What is up, you guys? Hey, early birds in the building. I see you, Puffy's mom, Badia, John, TMA. Welcome back, TMA. I see y'all, Patricia. Hey, Patricia. Hey, come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Let's get this party started. Look, I was over there hanging out in Binge Worthy's chat. I was trying to hang. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna be up all night. I promise I'm not. Look, y'all ain't gonna get no other 4 hours out of me. Not today. Not today. Let me hurry up and go get to work. What is up, Mary Love? Hey, y'all. I see y'all in here. So listen. This is gonna be like a kind of different one. I get tired of talking about housewives all the time. Really and truly, there's no real other show that I really watch. But as I've been quarantining, I've been coming across several shows and things that I have been binge watching. So someone suggested that I look at what's it called? Love Goals on TV. Oh gosh, it's got all of these celebrity couples. It's kind of like OWN's version of Marriage Boot Camp. So there's Sunday Carter and some more. It's just so many. Look, how many people is it? Hold on, let me look it up. I don't even want to lie because I'm just getting into it. Okay, NFL wide receiver Dwayne Bowe and his wife Teresa. They've been together for 11 years. They're on it. Basketball wife Sunday Carter and her boyfriend Breon Williams. Salt and Pepper's former DJ Spinderella and her fiance, I assume, Quentin Q. Coleman. Rapper Coolio and his fiance Mimi. And of course, Benzino and Althea Heart. How can I forget Benzino and Althea? Child. Now, somebody just said in the chat, Benzino's still in love with Althea. I don't know. Do y'all watch it? Have y'all watched it? Because I feel like I was late to the party. Because I'm like, oh, this has been on for how many weeks now? So you've only seen a few clips of it. Okay, I'm going to show a little clip. I'm going to show a little teaser clip anyway for those of you who haven't. Because I know there's a lot of people who haven't. I know there's some people who have, and I was one of them. Hold on, let me show you this little teaser. Where is it, child? Let me get my stuff together. So this is a little teaser that I was looking at earlier, and I wanted to show y'all just a little quick teaser.
The couples that you're about to meet will embark on one of the most intense journeys of their lifetimes.
You gave me your word.
Yeah, 2 other bitches. That's what I said.
Why would any woman want to be with a man like you that talks to them like that piece of shit?
What the is the matter with you? The way you hate me is like an enemy.
They're all in different stages of conflict.
Ooh, child. All these toxic relationships.
They're here to break down barriers before they walk down the aisle.
What we haven't dealt with is that fiery thing, the verbal attacks, because I treasure him. I don't want to hurt him.
To set healthy boundaries and commit to each other.
We have a womanizer in the house.
Oh, you're thinking about every woman when you only need to be thinking about one. To stop allowing distractions to tear their families apart.
That shit is leeches, and you're okay with it because they roll your blunt and they wipe your ass.
Hey, but when you have it, they ain't leeching.
When your partner tells you how they feel, you don't get to decide that they don't have the right to feel that way. Or for some couples, to simply stop their constant fighting.
You want I didn't say you came for my money.
Yes, you did.
I be wanting to explode.
I'm here to communicate, to find better communication. Okay. As soon as it goes to her, he's this, he's that. All that. Shut it off.
Tell him, Teresa.
If things do not change, I might as well be alone.
Relationship problems are just symptoms.
What I'm doing is more important than our relationship.
Of each individual's underlying pain and trauma.
My father wasn't always there.
I never meant to hurt you at all.
Because the truth is, only
okay, so I'm not the only one
people
who didn't see
Even
it.
if he hurt me, I don't want to hurt him.
Can create a healthy relationship.
Come and kill.
Tell her you're right here.
I'm right here.
I'm going to push them to their limits.
Can I please say something?
No. Do you feel good
Yeah,
now?
no, I don't.
You and your partner are making your relationship a shit show. In order to learn what is stopping them from having the love they so desperately desire.
He sees nothing except what he wants.
Y'all
My
kill
needs
me.
are not important to him.
If you never let him see this side of you, how does he know that it exists? Wherever life takes you
I love you. I'll do anything for you.
is entirely up to you. It is my job to help them achieve their love goals.
Okay, so this show actually premiered in March. You see that, y'all? While we was going in the midst of this pandemic, ain't nobody we didn't know it was on. We didn't know it was on. We was too busy trying to buy toilet tissue and snacks for to be in the house. But the first episode is actually on YouTube. I think the first episode and the fourth episode or something. So I was looking for all the episodes because I have on, but I didn't feel like going through my whole DVR. But I know Benzino and I know Althea. Okay, I've hung out with them well before Althea even had little baby Zeno. So I was like, I knew that at some point they loved each other. At some point they cared about each other. But over the years, it's been just a lot of drama between them two. Y'all remember Althea got locked up. He got her locked up. It's been like drama after drama. They always arguing over the baby. They break up. They make up. Althea caught Benzino cheating. It's like always something in the media. Y'all remember that at first they were on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Althea was allegedly she had dated Stevie J before she dated Zeno, and it was just a big to-do. After that, what else did they appear on? Let me see. Like, they have been on several shows. I guess, you got to get it right some kind of way. If you need help, you better get it for free and get paid for it. Althea's been on Iyanla Fix My Life. Y'all remember that? I think Iyanla put her out, said she really didn't want to be there. She felt like she was just there for the cameras. They were on something else while she was pregnant. Probably something on Wheats. I don't know. They just been on so many different shows. So now here they are. Marriage Boot Camp. Thank you so much, Roxanne. Marriage Boot Camp. They've been on several shows. Now here they are on Love Goals. And my thing is, I guess you keep doing it till you get it right. Like now on Love Goals, the first episode, if y'all watch the first episode on the show, child, the first episode, when I saw it on YouTube, I was watching it. And I'm like, they hadn't even got to the house yet. They already cursing each other out. This is going to be good. Let me see what's going to happen. Let me see what's going to happen. I really do believe they have some love between them, but I don't know how strong it is. I don't know if they in love with each other. I don't know if they gonna stay together. I don't know if they just trying to, work out whatever issues they have together for the child. I don't know. Somebody said they trying to get a check. It was a mess. They need a check. What else y'all say? Benzino was spilling some tea. Wait a minute. What was it? Oh, child. So, needless to say, I reached out to both Althea and Benzino. Now, I'm hoping somebody joins me today. Now, hold on. Let me see this. Hold on. Let me see. If not, I'm just going to do it alone, child. I'm just going to do it alone. So, are they still together? Are they still struggling? Who is the counselor on the Love Goals? Her name is Spirit. And a lot of people say that Spirit she doesn't give you those young Latees. Like, she's not really calling people out the way they feel like she should call people out. She's a little bit more neutral than we would like her to be. I don't know. Do y'all like the show? What do y'all think? They definitely collecting checks, but if she went to jail and still with him, they ain't faking. That's what I said when we talk about toxic relationships. when we talk about toxic relationships, that's exactly what a toxic relationship is. You love this person so much, you don't care. You know, shoot, you get mad, you're gonna beat their ass, and then tomorrow, you know, if they call the police, you're gonna go to jail, come back, and still be kissing on them and loving them. I'm so sorry, I missed you. I hate it. Was just a bad day for me. I shouldn't have cursed you out. I shouldn't have hit you in the head with that frying pan. I shouldn't have broke the TV. I shouldn't have did like, it's like, and I'm not gonna say that's normal, but at the end of the day, there are a lot of toxic relationships out there. Hell, I was in one myself. My marriage was so damn toxic. I was married for 10 years. I told y'all that a long time ago. And I was just, look, I'm just glad I'm gone, because at the end of the day, it was like I was gonna leave this earth, or he was gonna leave this earth. One of us was gonna leave, because I can stand beside of him at some point. I did not like that man. I did not like him, and he didn't like me. And it's like, why are we together? And why do we keep breaking up and coming back together? And why are we here? And why did I marry you? And why? And we don't know. Sometimes, you know, there are those things called soul ties. You know, once, you know, you have sex, you know, the kids probably don't know this, but once you have sex and you exchange those bodily fluids, you know, people feel that, you know, some spirits are exchanged and you are now connected for life, not for life. Now you can break them. You can break these soul ties, but you know, it's work. It's work. You have to, like, you know, pray to release these demons from your spirit and all of those jazz. But at the end of the day, I'm getting too deep for y'all. I know. I'm getting too deep for y'all. You say he is drama and so is she. Exactly. They are both drama. You said Bobby and Whitney, NBA young boy and Floyd Mayweather's daughter. I can't even remember the girl's name. It's like so many out here that are going through the same thing. And now we sit and we laugh about it because we see it on social media. We see these couples going through it. We see these couples breaking up and making up. We see like fights they put like today. Like, you know, look, before social media, people were going through it, you didn't know. Now they going through it and everybody taking pictures and posting it. Yeah. Thank you so much, John. You said, Michelle, did you love your husband? Of course I loved him. I loved him so much. But I was young and I realized that what I wanted at 20, I didn't want at 30. You know, 10 years is a long time to be with somebody. And, you know, after you realize that person is not growing with you, peep game, you know, sometimes you have to step. When y'all not on the same page, sometimes you have to reevaluate. Even if you love him or her and you know, feel like this is who is meant to be, sometimes you have to look at the overall picture and it's like, well, 10 years from now, am I going to be going through the same jazz, this same stuff? Am I going to be doing the same things? Are we going to be fighting about the same issues? What is going to happen? Now, with Benzino and Althea, there's also a child involved. Thank God I didn't have any. But, you know, when there's a child involved, there's even more of a tie, because now you got to realize you got to see this person for the next 18, 20 years. Like, you know, you got to argue with them about, you know, the child's welfare. You got to argue with them about, you know, money. You got to argue with them about everything in addition to still having feelings for them. So it's like there are these ties that you can't break when, you know, you're alone. Now you got a child and it's even harder. You said, I need to start a marriage. My hands are tied on that one, honey. My hands are tied on that one. Let me see. Lord, help me if I had married at 20. Yoruba, what you said. I spent my 20s and my 30s, well, 20s to 30. Yeah. I learned a lot. Now y'all be wondering why I'm okay with being alone, because when I was supposed to be out there frolicking and freaknicking, I was tied down. Now that I'm fancy free, it's like I'm good being single. I'm good not having to cook for nobody. I'm good not having to clean up the house, like, you know, clean up somebody else's mess. I can clean up my mess, but I'm not cleaning up your mess too. But again, I digress. They get money on these shows to take care of little Zeno, and it's nothing wrong with that. It's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Not all relationships are meant to be a lifetime. Exactly, Toy King. Not all relationships are meant to be a lifetime. Let me see what else y'all talk about in here. Yes, move on. But you know, I also advocate for love. I do. I don't suggest that all couples break up. I don't suggest that you run out the door at the first sign of, you know, drama, especially if, you know, you are married. Hell, and here we go with this. People cheat. Okay, sometimes people cheat. That doesn't mean they don't love you. Sometimes you can get over it. Sometimes you can get past it, and sometimes you cannot. It's the level of disrespect that you know, that you have to assess to decide if you want to stay or go. Because it's like, hell, if you cheating on me, you disrespecting me, you doing it in my face, you got these people calling my phone, you got these women knocking on my door, you doing all these things. Well, that's disrespect. Like, look, there are some men that are cheat. You never know. You'll never know where they went or where they don't go, because at the end of the day, they coming home every day at the same time. The wife don't know a dang thing. But it's still, look, not saying that it's justified. I'm just saying there are levels of respect that cannot be crossed, you know, in a marriage. And it is what it is. But I would love to hear from you guys. We'll see if my guests end up calling in. I don't know. But I would love to hear from you guys. I just put the link in the chat, honey. I just put the link in the chat. Ladies do it too. Exactly. And so a lot of people, and most of the time it's single people, because I'm single and I do it. You know, it's like there are these boundaries that can't be crossed, okay? It's like, you know, if you cheat on me, if you lie to me, if you do all these things to me, especially while we are courting, while we are dating, what's the point in furthering this relationship? Hell, like once you have, you know, submitted your life to me, we are, you know, married and all of that. Like now married couples go through things, but you have, you know, said that you are committed and you're committed to this relationship and you're committed to building this relationship, this family, you know, our future. There are some things that can't be forgiven. That's just my opinion. That is just my opinion. Would you do married at first sight or 99-day fiance? No, I would not, because I don't know those people. I don't trust people to pick nobody for me, but I would watch it. I have watched Married at First Sight, and I was oddly intrigued. But my thing is, shoot, I'd be mad if like Love is Blind. I'd be mad if I didn't went through this whole process and end up with a Carlton. I'd be wanting to fight somebody, and I done agreed to marry this man, and y'all know he dang gay. Is you killing me? No, that ain't gonna happen. Not with me. I hear you, Michelle, girl. I know your worst. And who? What? I'm confused. What you say? The first season was good. The first season of which? Kenya trusted those ways of getting a husband. See, y'all. See, I was trying not to talk about the Housewives, TT Jacks, but since you brought up Kenya Moore, let's talk about Kenya Moore and Sheree Whitfield. They both went on Millionaire Matchmaker. Did they get matched with a millionaire? Were they millionaires when they went on the Matchmaker show? That's what I don't want to know, because they didn't find love. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to entrust my entire life to, you know, someone's entertainment. I don't know. Most cheaters are insecure. Most are. Most of the time, there's something lacking in them. It's not necessarily their partner. You have to realize that too. That is why therapy is a good thing now. Not to say that therapy isn't. That's why marriage boot camp. I don't agree with marriage boot camp, because half the people that be on there ain't married. So it's like, what is the point of calling it marriage boot camp? Let's just call it relationship therapy or something, because yeah. I feel like with marriage, it's a different type of therapy than with just your boyfriend or just your fiance or just even your baby daddy. Because, you know, your baby daddy, you gotta have some type of relationship in order to co-parent the child. So there's that type of therapy, because we got to teach you how to get along first. With just boyfriend and girlfriend, it's like, well, shit, you need to learn how to be a better person so that you can find a better person and attract a better person and grow. And with married people, it's like you done already committed to this person. Now we got to teach y'all how to build a foundation and honor each other. It's different levels. So you can't put the same people up under one roof and they all aren't at the same stage in their relationships. That's just my humble opinion. You said premarital boot camp and dating camp. Exactly. Thank you so much, C. Patterson. Marriage don't work for all because, again, some people just are just afraid to be committed. I understand people being afraid to be committed. But the people who are afraid to be committed shouldn't get married, don't you think? Because once you get married, you are entering into that covenant of where you are supposed to commit to that person. So why would you even take that next step if you are not prepared? That's my humble opinion. That's my opinion. So that being said, I have so many people on here. Just yesterday, who was it? Who was it that was asking me about my relationship status? I don't even remember. But I have so many people always be like, oh, she ain't got no man. She ain't got no man. She ain't got no man. As if having a man is the pinnacle of all success. Like, and then, and it's like, okay, everyone wants a companion. Most people want a companion. But I don't understand, why do y'all do that? And specifically to women. Y'all do that to women all the time. And then other women do it to women. I don't understand it. But it's just something that just crossed my mind. Right. It's not just title only. It's a very serious thing. Exactly. But would I get married again? Probably. We have discussed this before. I probably will or would get married again. Having a man is not the end all and be all. Exactly, QB. Especially when you think about now in the midst of this pandemic, it's so many people and so many stories out there about people who are stuck in the house with people that they genuinely do not like. It's like, you're married to this person, or even you committed to shacking up with this person. And now y'all got to shack up in the house with each other. And y'all normally gone to see other people. Y'all just here to be financially, with some financial assistance, but now that y'all are stuck and can't see the person that y'all really want to see, there's a domestic violence has risen and all kind of things. So, I'm okay with being by myself because A, I like where I live, and B, I like me. So if you can't be alone, there's a problem with you, honey. There's a problem with you. Because if you can't be alone, that means you'll be with anything. You'll be with anybody. You'll take whatever treatment is there. So it's like, come on now. Being alone is a good thing sometimes, because then you learn yourself and you learn what you like and what you don't like and what you'll take and what you won't take. Are there still honest, good, genuine men out there? I would hope so, Janice. I believe in God, and I believe in, that there are some genuine people out there, because hell, I'm genuine. So I got to believe there's someone out there like me. I got to. Just me. But there are some people out there that take advantage, though. There are some people out there that take advantage. You said you live alone too, Juno. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with living alone. I'm just saying. I like where I live. It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse over here. I got everything I need. I got all the computers, all the devices, all the TVs, all the shoes, all the clothes, all the electronics. I got everything, honey. I got everything. I don't have to go out the house if I don't want to. But I digress. Am I looking for a man at this moment? No, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. What am I looking for? I'm good. He's got to find me. He has got to find me. You want to be married, but you waiting on God to send the right man. Okay, tell him. He is, I asked for the Lord to order my steps, honey, and I asked for the Lord to order his steps too. I told my friend, unless he delivering food or groceries, I won't meet him. Not right now. Living alone is great. Walking around naked. Exactly, child. Naked. Your son is grown, enjoying life. Amen. You see all these amens in here. Where are all the trolls that it used to be like, you ain't got no man. You ain't got no man. Where your man at? Where your children at? Where your men? Those same people be in an abusive relationship or with somebody they can't stand just because they paying the bills. No, not I. I'm good. Now, I let somebody pay a bill or two now. Don't get me wrong. I let somebody pay a bill, but that don't mean I owe you nothing. Most important, you have to Carolyn, having been married for 10 years, you know what a struggle it is to have a remote. Oh my God. My husband used to hide the remote from me, child. My husband used to hide the remote. These damn men and these damn remote, they have to be in control of the TV. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that? I'm not talking about their faves. It's all good. C. Patterson. Kenya and Sheree need professional therapy, period. And that's okay. Just do it. Just do it. Hold on. Let me change my background. Somebody said 11:30. Okay, we got 4 minutes. Let's see if they're gonna ring my phone. Kenya. Oh, I already read that. Sam. Are those the only 4 words that you know? Because you type them in everybody's chat, Sam. I was like, room for you because I be feeling like Team Twirl is a little touched. I'm just saying, you don't be understanding completely, and you just have to. I don't understand. Increase your vocabulary. Kenya is not the queen. Kenya is not the. That's why we watch different TVs. But Alfreda, you have to, don't you want to be hugged up with your boo? You want to be hugged up with your boo, but you want to watch what you want to watch. You want to watch what you want to watch. And they always want to watch Sports Center or some shit, some ESPN. No, I'm tired of that. I want to watch The Housewives. I want to watch Bravo all day. And then you can never agree on what to watch on Netflix. Like they want to watch some, I don't know, like some about some cowboys or some shit. And you want to watch some kind of romantic comedy. It's just always a problem. It's like, well, how can we be in the same room if we can't watch the same things? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, Sam store oxtails with year-old frostbite in his freezer. No, that's not Sam. That was Kip. Where is Kip? I haven't seen him lately. Hey, take that down. Romero, what did you talking about? Rosie can call in. Any of y'all can call in. I told y'all I want to hear about y'all. I want to hear about y'all. How are you surviving this pandemic? If you are single, what are you doing, to, spice up your dating life? Are you like FaceTiming? Are you like, hidden in people's DMs? Are you talking more to people now or less to people now? And if you are in a relationship, did the pandemic make it better? Are you spending more time with this person? Or did they get on your nerves now that you go around them a lot more? Like, I'm really interested in what's going on. You said not dating. Exactly, because you don't know who had that Rona. Nobody knew. I don't know you. I don't know you. 2 TVs in the same. So y'all watching 2 TVs in the same room. So how you gonna do? My ADD would like go crazy because then I'll be hearing what's on their TV and what's on my TV. Y'all sitting there with earbuds in while you watch TV. I don't know. I have no dating life. It's pathetic, but I don't see a lot of prospects near me. And there's some ways around it. I'm all the way single and bored. Need a cuddle buddy, honey. I do too, child. I do too. Call Peter. I'm tired of talking to Peter, child. Peter, I don't know what Peter got going on today. Pandemic made it better because I appreciate him more. That is so sweet, Anita. I would think I would appreciate people more. Oh, they said in 10 minutes, child. Let's keep going. Hold on. I'm missing all these comments. Hold on. 6 years together, 6 years married and 14 years together. This is the most time we've ever been in the house. Oh, Von Zipper, but did that make your heart grow fonder? Because they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Being around this person like day and night for like 3 weeks now, 4 weeks now, did that make your heart grow fonder? Was at the reunion and she brought some. Wait, what? I heard about that. I heard she was trying to come, but that is what it is. I have some receipts also. I wonder if there's gonna be a spike in December, January of babies due to the pandemic. That's a good question. I wonder. And will they let people actually go to the hospitals? Because I think now aren't they stopping people from visiting patients in the hospitals due to corona? How old were you when you got together? He probably was the same as me. Y'all got together in y'all 20s, but Zipper was in your teens. You said 2 TVs in the same. It's a dream scenario. We are in the house all day and get along great. Well, you are lucky, because I got some of my friends at like they about to die. They like, oh, I gotta drive around. Oh, I gotta go sit in the car. Oh, I gotta go in the car and go live. I can't talk to nobody. He getting on my nerves. There's no one in the house I can escape. I'm like, as big as that house is, you can't get away. Go downstairs. Go to the basement. If I go down there, the kids down there. If I go over there, he over there. I can't do nothing. A lot of kids will be born next year. Some will be named Not Coronisha. No, not Coronisha. We don't need no more Coronishas. This autofocus thing be getting on my nerves. I can't move. Hold on. Hello. Hey.
Hey, I just got in the house and
Yeah, it's alive. Just click on that link I sent you, and then I can let you in. All right. The gray one. You got an iPhone, right? Yeah, the gray one. Click on that link, and it'll access your phone. I mean your camera and stuff. All right. My hubs and I have been together 31 years, and we still laugh. And see, that's a blessing, Gina. That is a blessing. I hope to find someone like that. I have a lot of great male friends. Great male friends. And I might, and I would consider marrying any one of them. I really would. However, half are married. Half of them are married already. And the other half, we're so good friends that I know too much about them to even consider being in a relationship with them. Child. It's just too much. It's just too much. But, I'm sure they be all gung-ho, like, yes, let's do it. You ready? I'm ready. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do this. Me and my husband do well. We listen to D-Nice, play Money Train, Monopoly. When we take a break, we go in separate rooms to watch TV. That's a good idea. The separate rooms. I guess these people that I be talking to are all in toxic situations, as we were saying about Althea and Benzino. Like, they love each other and they hate each other, and they don't know what to do about this situation. It's like, geez Louise. But one thing I do know, there are some, and I don't want to make this about women. There's some men that do this too. But I know a lot of my women friends, they are way too independent. Way too independent. They won't let the man do nothing. They call him out about everything. They emasculate him by talking about money, acting like, they don't need him for nothing. I don't need you and all of that. And they feel like that, that is their way of being strong. But I'd be like, that's to me, that's gonna push them away, and I'd be trying to keep my peace, because that I've been in the same situations, and I be seeing them go down the same road that I went down, because I can honestly say I was bad. I was bad. I used to do some of the same things. When he used to get on my nerves, like I told you, we love each other and hate each other. When he used to get on my nerves, I used to talk about him too. Like, you could be making more money. Like, at the end of the day, I'm making more money than you. If I wanted to leave, I could. It ain't like you doing nothing for me. I can do bad by myself. You know what I mean? So, and that's what we as women often go through, and it's like, at some point you gotta learn that the man wants to be the king. He wants to know that he can assist you in some way, whether that be monetarily, physically, even though that really doesn't matter because you can get that anywhere. or emotionally, all of that. He wants to know that he can do some things. Hell, cut the grass, do this, do that, take out the trash. I need your help. I don't know what to do. Oh my God, who do I call for my tire? My tire is so messed up right now. I don't know. So, instead of like always taking on the responsibilities yourself, give it to him, child. Give it to him. And then, therein lies the problem with some women, because they done chose the wrong man and he don't want to lead. He wants you to do everything. And that's a whole nother can of paint, because that's not the type of man I want. I couldn't be with a man that would let me chop him down. That's not sexy. Exactly. Exactly. But hold on. Okay, let me continue. Yeah, here's the link. If y'all want to call in, let me continue. You said you had your sleepy voice on. Never emasculate a man, and he should never accept it. Give him the same respect that you want. Yes, Candy emasculates the fuck out of Ty. I seen it with my own eyes. Matter of fact, she admired it. See, people gonna think I'm going in on Candy, but that's what I see. Do you think some men and women are afraid of the other person to be independent? Afraid? I don't know that they're afraid. I think a lot of times that person has self-esteem issues as far as independence is concerned. Because if you worried about everywhere this person go and everything this person is doing, and you're scared of them being independent, then there's something in you that doesn't trust them, to honor you when they're not in your sight, or not taking your help. Respect goes both ways. Exactly, Henrietta. Exactly. She doesn't emasculate him on purpose. Yeah, it may not be on purpose, Jazzy Bell, but it's still happening, and we all see it. And the fact that everybody else can see it on camera, and the world sees it, and the world has an input. I'm sure that plays a factor as well. Because, for example, I know y'all gonna be like, oh, she always team Nene. When you think about even Nene and Greg, and I know a lot of y'all thought she didn't treat him well when he had cancer or whatever the case may be, but whenever she's with Greg is the man of that house. Greg makes the decisions. Greg, takes into account what she says, and this makes, he is the king of the castle. So you never see her even saying, except for that. Yes, no, let me take that back. She did do that on the show. And I don't think she did it on purpose either, but she did do it. When she said, if I don't work, Greg don't eat. That was a bit harsh. So I take it back, Team Twirl. I know you watching. And you say I don't call her out, but I did. I didn't think that was right for Greg. But again, I digress. You said Todd brings it up. Todd knows what he signed up for. Ooh. Todd deserves everything he gets. Why are you so mean to Todd? Greg had to accept her position, but he had to understand. Well, that's true too. But you got to think of the way their relationship started. Like, Nene didn't have anything. She was in the strip club. Greg, was just the patron in the strip club. So, hold on. They saying Kenya ate Nene up at that reunion. Is that what they saying? Greg is old school. Old school men are providers. Exactly. That's what I want me, an old school man. Let me find me somebody that's 60. Miss D. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, this is Demetria. I just on a different phone.
Hey,
But anyway, hey, I just wanted to say, I feel like when women have money and men don't have as much money as women, it is very difficult for some men and women to find that balance in their relationship, because it depends on how you're raised. Like, if you feel that the man is supposed to be the provider, it's hard to flip the switch in your head if you make more money. But then if you got one of those new school kind of relationships that the man can stay at home with the children and you could work, then it works. But it depends on the pressures, or I'll just say the social constraints in which you grew up. If you grew up, with a broad kind of mindset, then that's cool. But if you didn't grow up like that, like me, I grew up old school. So I don't know how I would feel if I made more money. Well, I've made more money than my man before, but not in a long-term relationship. I have not. So just dating I have, but I don't know how I would feel if I had more money than him. I got a very aggressive kind of attitude anyway. I mean, I don't know if it's aggressive or assertive attitude. So a man would have to really know who he is to deal with me. So that's just the way I roll.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Ms. D. Demetria. I appreciate your input.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Jay. Oh, hey. I meant to click somebody else first. You want me to come back to you out there? You ready? Can you hear me?
Anything?
You can't hear me?
Oh.
Go out and come back.
Hello?
Go out and come back. She can't hear. Let me text her. Activate your mic. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Why you hang up, J Farm D? I was just about to come to you. Your comment came too slow, Pam. Your comment came too slow. Hold on. But here's the link for y'all too. What did y'all say? Hold on. What are y'all talking about in here? She's correct. When a man is not where he is in life financially, the woman makes more. It's set up for failure. I agree too, Kat, but I also even if it's not the woman's fault that she makes more. But I do feel like that it's up to her. And it's so unfortunate that it's always up to the woman to kind of like play to the man's ego, but shit happens. Hey, Von Zipper.
Hey, just a dating tip. I think it's easier to date when like y'all meet and you're like, you don't have anything, in my opinion. Because like when we met, like our first dates were like, what are those pizzas that are like 2 for $3 or whatever, like in a dorm room? Like anybody I can eat that like and like do dumb stuff like that. That's like being a broke college kid. Like you can build something together. I feel like when you already like, I was telling one of my friends, like you've done everything a married couple can do. Like you've already had a baby, you bought a house. Like what more can you do?
You're right. You're right. But I mean, but that's almost like saying that, when you're older, there's no hope because you've already built things. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I've been told a lot of times to like Uber places. I don't show them what car you driving and but it's like, but am I being deceptive?
No, that doesn't matter. I mean, I just think when you already have that, you can't date like that traditional fairy tale kind of life. That's what I'm like. That traditional fairy tale, like, oh, you date and then you get like, like, oh, let's go meet for dinner and stuff. When you're past that and you've already accomplished that, you got to do it a little bit differently. That's why I think like being friends first, or it's just the whole dating template, like the apps and stuff. I think that's for like people who really want to like, oh, I want to do the traditional, let's go on 5 dates and, move in together. But when you already have that, you can't do that template.
You're right.
But y'all got to give some marriage advice because it is a full-time job.
It is a full-time job. And I was just there for 10 years and I dipped, but but even that, when I think about some of the things I went through, I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know if my patience would be that thin nowadays. But who knows?
Yeah, it's a good little thing though. But it evolves. I think that's why people get a divorce, because the person you married, you're gonna evolve as a person. The person you marry, like 4 or 5 years later, you're gonna be like, oh, they're not them anymore. So you just gotta go in the room by yourself sometimes.
Yeah. Sit in the car like my friend does. Well, thank you so much, Buzz. I appreciate you.
Right.
All right. Can you hear me now, Althea?
I can hear you. Hello.
Yay! Hey, how are you?
Hello.
You looking pretty.
Thank you.
So I explained to everyone about the show that you're on now.
Yes.
And
Love
we talk
goals.
about love goals. What
Mhm.
were your goals ongoing on love goals with you and
Okay.
Benzino?
Well, each relationship is different. Our love goals was getting along, stop arguing for our child, and that's our love. That was our goal. You know.
Now, and
Mhm.
I watched a few episodes,
Mhm.
Althea. And I've been around y'all, so
Yeah.
I know a teensy bit
Okay.
about the dynamic in y'all's relationship.
Yes.
What?
My God.
What?
What? Tell
I
me
don't even know
what.
how to say it. What be going on that it's just so much tension between you two? Like the first episode, it was like, well, dang, y'all arguing before y'all even got in the house.
Right. It's just, I think when two people are not on the same page, you're gonna bump heads. And
Okay.
I just caught a little glimpse of the previous person that you did have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was talking about like meeting someone and moving in, like moving fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was like people moving fast because why would somebody like move really fast? So I caught the end of your last interview,
Well,
but
he was just talking
I think
about
he
in
was saying
general.
I think he was saying like if both people have their own place and stuff like that. Was he saying something like that?
Yeah, and how it's easier to meet when you are on common ground, where like neither one of you basically has anything. Because when it gets to a point where a woman has her own and a man has his own, and one person makes more than another, or vice versa, that there's like a power play.
So basically, he was saying two people starting from the bottom, growing together. Is that what he was
Easier.
saying?
Yes.
Well,
so where were you? Okay, let's start. Where were you when you first started dating Benzino?
Okay.
That was on Love and Hip Hop, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So during that period of time, where were you in life? Were you starting from the bottom, or were you already
I was already accomplished.
Okay.
And I think that was the misconception about me that because regardless whether on TV or not, when you get off of television, what is my lifestyle?
Mm-hmm.
And my lifestyle was already there.
Okay.
Prior to my relationship.
Okay.
So I don't really agree with that. I feel like separately, both individuals need to be in their own right. And then when you come together in a relationship, it shouldn't really be about starting from the bottom. It should be about making each other's lives better wherever you're at in that situation. If that,
okay, so
what I'm
people
saying?
want to know what okay, when you say you were accomplished, what were you doing when you first started dating?
Okay, well,
if you want to go there,
it's okay. It's
okay.
all right. It's okay. Let me sip a glass of wine on that.
Oh, child, I forgot my wine today. I got water. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if many people knew me before. I definitely was already working in the industry. Okay, my name wasn't ringing bells then, but I was already an accomplished person in the industry as far as I was doing music videos, I was making money. I got signed to Def Jam, I was signed to Foxy Brown. So as far as like accomplishing my own name on my own check, like working from the bottom and putting in the time to, like I said, Def Jam signed me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, things happen in life. You get shelved, things happen. But at the end of the day, I definitely wasn't new to the industry. Reality TV is a whole nother thing. So at that time, reality TV was just starting.
So what made Benzino attractive to you?
So let me tell you this story. So when when Love and Hip Hop came on, so you have your girlfriends who've known you for years.
Uh-huh.
When Love and Hip Hop came on, my girlfriend called me and she was just like, "Oh, there's this new show out called Love and Hip Hop." She was like, "You need to be on that show." And at the time, I was dating. I've never dated any rappers, but I have dated, and I have dated guys that were a part of the industry in the past.
Uh-huh.
Not anybody that you would know, but the point is that I kind of was already accustomed to a good life.
Okay.
Period, point blank. And I actually took my advance from getting signed and got into real estate, and that kind of was me finding my own independence. I was a young pretty girl like 1,000 a million other pretty girls who get approached by guys that got money, and my whole thing was I wanted to be independent. So even though I already had whatever I had, my whole thing was I wanted to provide for myself. And so real estate was my way out. But at the end of the day, I have dreams. I still have dreams. Like, I still have dreams to have a successful, EP, for people to even take me seriously as a singer. That's a goal that I would want people to, one day see me as,
Okay.
Not just a pretty face.
Okay. So what made you choose Benzino?
So this is the thing. I didn't choose Benzino. Benzino contacted me on Twitter.
Okay, so Benzino chose you.
Benzino chose me.
Okay.
My father always said, he's an older man. Women choose who they want to entertain or not.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have the choice to not entertain my son's father at the time. But at the time, I was just getting out of a relationship. And, Benzino always portrayed that he wanted love.
Okay.
He still portrays that he's looking for love. What?
No, keep going. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, when he came, for me, and I actually saw Benzino out. And every time I saw him out, he wasn't with any other female. So it's just timing and how it happened. And he was the guy that was there at that time. And, he filled a void. Just like if I wasn't on reality television and he would have pursued me, I would have still dated him.
Okay. So, you brought up the fact that he filled a void and that you were just out of another relationship or whatever. So,
I'm saying that to say that in life, whether there is reality TV or not, just living your life, we're all dating different people, meeting different people, and you're always trying to get rid of this person and move on to the next person.
Okay.
I'm no different than anybody else. I'm no different than anybody else.
Right. And what I'm trying to do is build this foundation because, I don't want to judge from where you are now. I'm trying to start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, y'all cared about each other. Y'all planned to get married.
Well, we still care about each other now, but it's just that, Benzino has great qualities for what he is, and, I have a kid by him, and, my kid gives me love every day. So I got my blessings in different ways, and it didn't work out. We was never married.
I know, but y'all were engaged. Y'all were engaged. Let's start there. Y'all were engaged.
We was engaged. Well, let me ask you, Michelle. You hung out with us in Miami. How was that experience? Did you? And you can be honest. Did you feel like hanging out with us? Because prior to hanging out with us, you probably had a different thought in your mind, what people were saying as far as we weren't a real couple. Do you feel like when you
y'all were a real couple. Y'all were a real couple.
Okay.
But I do know he was lavishing you with money and a luxurious Miami beachfront vacation.
Okay,
and-
I've been actually hanging out in Miami since I was 16 years old.
Okay.
Okay, I have actually went on.
But what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with that. I do feel like, you know, in a courtship or in a dating relationship, like I feel like a man should do those things.
Okay, well,
for
we
a
haven't
woman.
been on another vacation since Miami, and that was 7 years ago. So whatever lavish you're talking about, Miami don't count. Okay.
How many years ago was that? That was before Baby Benzino.
That was 7 years ago, and it doesn't count. Miami don't count. All right. Shit.
Okay, Miami don't count. Miami don't count.
But I've been going there since Memorial Weekend.
Miami doesn't count, but somewhere after Miami, you still chose to be with him and have a child because you weren't pregnant then, were you? You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't pregnant then, but I did get pregnant in the early stage of our relationship, and you know, Benzino is very attentive as far as he means well. So it's kind of overwhelming for any other guy to come into my life because if he's there, you know, whether it's healthy or not, you know, the female, which is I, has to finally make the decision and be like, you know, this is not fair anymore. Like I want a healthy, happy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to let reality TV steal my joy from a real relationship.
So let me ask you this. Like you said, I have been around you. What stopped y'all from moving forward in the relationship? What was the final straw?
We never got a wedding date.
Okay.
And you know, it just didn't go. I mean, I don't know.
So was it the arguments? Was it you just decided you didn't love him anymore? Did you just, you know, like what is it? Like who broke up the relationship? What happened?
I mean, in all honesty, he'll probably tell you now if I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I know Benzino cares about me. I just feel like he needs to, you know, people have to fix themselves before they can be with the other person. And, you know, we just don't agree on certain things. I don't want to put our business out there. I'm not going to say what he did the other day. I'm not going to say what's going on, you know, but I'm saying that we didn't get married. We're on a show. I mean, watch Love Goals. What's today? Thursday? What's today? Friday? It's about to be 12 o'clock. So Saturday, you can watch Love Goals. And you need to start it from the beginning. And
I have watched several episodes of Love Goals.
Okay, and people is bashing me because I think I'm at the point where I just don't take the relationship seriously anymore.
Okay.
So while he's trying to still tell me that he wants to be with me, I don't want to hear that.
Okay. So it's no hope for the relationship, period.
No.
Okay. So, so you're on Love Goals to do what? Just to build a better relationship?
Everyone has their own different love goals.
Okay.
Our love goals, you know, I mean, he can say he wants to be with me, but, you know, he blames me for everything.
Okay.
Excuse me. I mean, he blames me for everything, you know, so.
So what's next for Althea after this?
You know, in all honesty, I'm so much more than reality television, but I mean, I run a real estate company. I have my own skincare line called Love Her Skin. You know, this is my hair care line called Main Accessories.
Okay.
The skincare line is loveherskin.com. So it's LUV. So that's loveherskin.com. LUVHERSKIN.com. Main Accessories. What this person said, but you can't make it work for one person doesn't want it. After 7 years, honey, I mean, that's almost a decade. Okay. That's almost 10 years. Like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And you have to respect each other. He deserves happiness and I deserve happiness, you know?
Okay.
So I'm answering your comments as they're popping up. So, you know, enough is enough. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, my biggest dream was to be a singer. I wanted to be a singer. I started out as a video vixen back in the day. It says, Althea, you were cuddling him when he was crying and now nothing. Well, if someone's crying in front of you, you're not going to just leave them. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to have his back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have his back. You know, he's going to have my back to a certain extent, you know. I mean, he was just in Carly Red's DMs the other day. Did you see that on the Shade Room?
No.
And then was trying to tell me that it was photoshopped.
Oh.
You know, and we have a son together. So I can't, when he comes to see my son, I'm not about to entertain him with Carly Red. I don't say nothing about that. That's not my business because I have a kid by him. And as my son.
So this is where we talk about the whole toxicity of the situation. If you are seriously moving on and you are detached from him emotionally, why would you care if he's in anybody's DMs?
I don't. I'm saying that's the reason why when he came to see me, I'm not mentioning that. Okay. I'm saying I'm not talking about it.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm just bringing up the point that he does different things, and that's not my problem to care about that. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
I'm just saying that he does things. There was an incident with him. Did you see when he was eating an apple? I mean, this girl was eating an apple. Did you see that incident?
No. You know, I see nothing. What, a girl was eating an apple and
you're a blogger.
Well, I am.
She was eating an apple, and they was both looking at the camera doing uncensored activities.
Oh, you mean when? You mean when that little pornographic? He was on his knees. Okay,
exactly. So I'm just saying that to say, as
how many years ago was that, Althea?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But my point being is, okay, after all of that happened, because a lot of things happened between now and the time you were on Love and Hip Hop. Hell, you know, he called the police on you. You called the police on him. Y'all been arguing over the child. Y'all been, you know, it's a lot of things have happened. You've been on Yalla. Like, a lot of things have happened. So, I mean, you can sit here all day and bring up all of the negative things that have happened that led up to now. But what about now, and for the sake of the child, how will you get past all of those things?
Well, that's what I'm saying. All of those things that have ever happened have never gotten in the way of us being co-parents.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned her, but I just wanted, the point that I was trying to make is that he has moved on. Like you said, it's been so much time, but like, it's been a long time since I first met you.
Mm-hmm.
That was 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that to say that in the mix of 7 years, I'm still not married. We have not came together to grow together.
But okay, in the midst of those 7 years, was it your intention to ever marry him?
Yes. I mean, I haven't really. I just now started like dating.
Okay.
And it's not fair to.
So what's keeping you tied to him if y'all have so many issues?
Well, you know, my first priority became my son, so I really wasn't like out there like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like getting my home in order. You know, I just moved, just getting me together. So if he was coming to see my son, to be in my son's life, I really wasn't. I mean, if I would have met somebody, yeah. Did I go on dates? Yeah, here and there. But I think my priorities was just, I wasn't really looking for anyone. Okay. And if a man is there, it's kind of hard. You know, I mean, I guess people don't know whether we got married. People don't know whether we're together. We don't really know what's going on with us. You know what I'm saying? So I think I kind of was in a relationship, not in a relationship, but kind of, I mean, the world thought I was in a relationship. So it was kind of like, it's kind of hard to move forward. You have to finally put your foot down and say, I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is. Time goes by. Before you know it, it's going to be, I mean, time just goes.
Okay. You know, I love you both. So it was just kind of disheartening because, you know, I reached out to both of y'all.
Right.
And you were like, I do it, but not, not with him, and blah blah blah. And so when I hear that, I'm like, well, what's the issue if y'all are on the show together, but you can't make appearances together? Like, there's really that much animosity that y'all can't even be on a camera together? No? Yes.
I think that there's a thin line between like love and hate as far as like working with your partner and then also wanting to have something off camera.
Okay.
So if you're working with your partner on camera and y'all not together, it's like, when can you finally get your life together for you
Okay.
to move forward for yourself?
Okay. Do you want to take questions from the chats?
What it says, I really like Benzino and their son is so cute. Thank you. I like Benzino too, and my son is really cute. But everyone is not meant to be together. Everyone's not meant to be together. And when two people are constantly combating, I'm so much more than what people see. Like, I could be filming my reality television show as far as like real estate, showing like rehabbing. Like, there's no reality TV star who's rehabbing houses. Name,
Right.
name, so I feel like my relationship consumes me in a negative way, and I should be lifted in a positive way. So there's so much other things that I do that I just want to focus on. Life is too short to be arguing.
Yeah. I agree with that.
The focus is always an argument, and I'm tired of that.
I agree with that. So what have you been doing in the midst of this situation? I assume y'all haven't been quarantining together.
No, we haven't been.
Okay.
No. And so I hear that George is opening up today, Friday, right? And they're officially going to be fully open Monday. But I'm going to still probably wait until May, maybe the end of May. So it is a challenge to have a son or to have your child and you're a single mom. Benzino was coming over here to help out, but we did bump heads. And so, if he calls and says he's coming to get him, that's never been an issue. He can come get him every day if he wants to. But quarantine definitely threw a wrench in the whole co-parenting schedule we had going on.
Can we talk about Iyanla?
We can talk about that.
What happened on Iyanla? I'm up here getting ready to watch, and by the time I tuned in, they said you had got kicked off.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't come back the next day because it was actually a conflict with my schedule. And then when I called, they was just like, "Oh, we already went forward. Like, we're just gonna, they was like, we're just gonna edit it in without you." So whatever. I mean, she was coming for me, and I honestly feel like because I am an attractive girl, because I did come on there, with I came on there looking nice. I feel like she was coming for me
They
because
said you're not being honest. They saying that
I'm being honest about what
Iyanla, because they said that you just
I came on there. First of all, okay, Ayala her producers contact me. Okay, they wanted me and Benzino to come on there as a couple. I was like, well, I don't want to go. I don't want to, go on there because honestly, like I was tired of going on shows arguing, right? So they contacted me again and asked for me to go on there alone. So the show was me and two other girls, and they're saying I wasn't being honest on the show. Okay, well, everything is in editing. She asked me certain questions. They was coming at me saying, well, we told you not to post. And honestly, it's like people could judge me and say what they want to say, but it's like out of a week, I'm probably like looking crazy, running after my son, running errands. Like I don't really get myself together every day and glam myself every day. So that particular day I was taking pictures on my phone and I wanted to post my pictures. Like it ain't that serious. Like if it don't make me dollars, it don't make sense. Like why am I so happy to be on there? Because like I don't, Like, why am I so happy to be on there? Y'all
I mean,
contacted me.
it's a big platform. iamATLien is a big platform. You know, everybody was watching. Everybody wanted to see what she was gonna do and was she really gonna fix your life? Were you really expecting?
Well, she didn't fix it. Actually, Love Goals actually fixed my life.
Oh,
You know, I mean,
okay.
Love Goals.
So tell
really
me
did
about Spirit, because I had never heard of Spirit before.
Spirit has a different way of giving her opinion. She's gentle, you know. And back to iamATLien, like, I'm not gonna say, I mean, she's an established African American female, you know. I look up to her, but her technique is just different.
Okay.
You know, she wants you. I'm glad I didn't go back the next day, because she would have told me to take my makeup off. You take your makeup off. How about I take my makeup off and you take your makeup off, so we can both sit here without no makeup?
What's wrong
You
with that?
no.
Was that the problem? You didn't want to take your makeup off?
Well, no, it was a schedule change, but I'm just saying that her whole demeanor is different, where she's kind of like belittling you. So she wants to sit up there with her makeup, beat face, while she makes you take her makeup off. It's kind of like she's telling you what to do. I'm just saying that her approach is just not as inviting as Spirit was on Love Goals.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Now tell me about Spirit and her approach.
So Spirit is now, even with Spirit, I don't really get along with everything that Spirit does either, because I feel like she babies, you know, the castmates, and she kind of, you know, she's very like, you'll think that she's on your side, but then she's like kind of like giving you justification for why you're acting that way. If that makes sense what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but she makes you, you know, she'll talk to you and say, well, you don't have to show up to every fight. And that right there was a sentence that was strong for me. So basically she was just teaching me, like, even if someone's acting a certain way, you don't have to react in another way.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So can you tell me who were your favorite people on Love Goals? Did you bond with any of the other participants?
The castmates on there?
Yeah.
So there was so it was five of us. And I actually got along with everyone in the house. Spinderella from Salt and Pepper was there with her fiance, Q. Coolio, the rapper Coolio, was there with his girlfriend. They were together off and on for many years. Then we had Sunday and Breon. And then we had my biggest connection was with Teresa and her husband. He is a retired football player from the Kansas City Chiefs. I actually was down in Florida with them for the Super Bowl. They won Super Bowl. You know, my biggest thing, and I don't want to shed light on any female, but I'm not going to hate, you know, it was just odd between, you know, Benzino and
Sunday.
She was also on Marriage Boot Camp, where she couldn't wait to come in and let everybody know that she had relations with Benzino, and Benzino couldn't wait to, you know, kiki. And
but in Love Goals, I remember that was in the first episode. She claims that you thought she had relations with Benzino and she did not. So is there something?
I don't know whether they did or not. I don't care. It really don't matter to me whether they did. That was 10 years, that was 20, whatever it was before me. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I got a kid with this man. So, you know, the point of the matter is that my loyalty, or the loyalty that I would want, was from my significant other.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really feel like he was respectful. So, you know, he got mad a lot. They actually just had a big blow up on the last episode 6. Or was episode 7, but the last episode was a big blow up. And I was just sitting there because it's like I'm tired of going in a circle. And if he didn't acknowledge her, then there would be nothing to argue about. You know what I'm saying? But now you're mad, arguing with her and her man. Like, whatever happened, something happened, and they have a connection, and it's none of my business.
Oh, okay.
It's none of my business, you know? So.
Okay. Well, y'all don't have any questions in the chat. Did y'all want to join the chat? I just put the link. I just put the link in the chat for someone who wants to join. I see Brandon. Brandon is in the back. He's saying no.
No, what?
He don't know, child. He just joined, just to join. Brandon, you don't want to come on? Watch this. Brandon. Why he hang up, Brandon? The topic is relationships. We talking about, Althea and Benzino on Love Goals. Don't be scared. I put the link in for y'all to call in. If y'all don't want to call in, that is okay. Brandon came back, Lord. Here he go again. Brandon, what is going on, Brandon?
Bring me on.
You're here, Brandon.
Am I on?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing, Brandon?
Hello.
I was looking for Peter. I had a really good conversation last night that I wanted to bring up with Peter.
That's a whole different stream.
I know, but so I've been listening in the background. We're trying to get all set up, trying to figure out what the subject is. Althea, How are you?
Well, we were talking about love goals. Benzino and Althea are, one of the couples on this own TV show where they are fixing broken relationships. And they are one of the drama-filled couples on the show.
Uh-oh.
So we're talking about that and toxic relationships and all of that jazz. Do you want to share about your relationship status? What's going on in your love life? Do you have any questions for Althea?
Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing by choice. Because I don't subject to the idea of love goals. I rather set my own standards. When I find that when I'm looking toward what someone else has or what their idea of a relationship looks like, it kind of gets me and my partner off track of what we're looking to accomplish. So our goals are our personal goals. But I've never watched Love Goals either to know.
Well, you need to watch it and come back. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
How you gonna hop in? Althea, answer a question. I mean, I guess you don't have.
So I'm reading. Let me see. What's the next one that's gonna pop up? Looking for Peter. Brandon, you didn't even speak.
Hold on, let me see. Did you find your relationship to be different on camera versus off camera? Well, thank you, Brandon. Since you don't have a question, I'm going back to the chat. I might bring you back later if you want to hang out backstage. All right.
So that was the problem. The problem was that I can entertain all day, but even when cameras were gone, I was going through an unnecessary amount of drama. And that's what I just can't deal with anymore.
Okay. Love goal. Okay. Brandon.
Someone said Love Goals is not going to help. Love Goals actually already did help because I feel like it's we both agree that our points are our son. Somebody said, what happened with Def Jam and Foxy Brown? Well, what happened with Def Jam and Foxy Brown was I was an artist like many others. I got signed. The deal went under. I still had got an advance. That's how I got into real estate. But it didn't work out, I'm still an artist. I've had other songs that had came out on Love and Hip Hop. Ghetto Love, Beautiful Mess. I've worked with Chucky Thompson, Scott Storch. I've worked with, I was signed to Foxy Brown. I'm attached to real names, so the sky, like I'm still pursuing a singing career. And so, I'm still going to strive for the best in everything that I do. And my talent is one of them. So.
So do you have any music out now that we should be looking for?
I do have an EP out called Thithi.
Okay.
Um, and I'm probably gonna re-release it in the summer, you know. Um, but yeah, I mean, I could really sing. Like I grew up in church, and I had a record deal, and God puts you in different situations in different ways, period. So no one could say how far your destiny is gonna go. I'm not gonna let anyone have control over my destiny.
True. You want to take a few more questions? I see somebody in the back.
Yeah, what they saying?
Oh,
Gang-
hi. Oh, hello.
Gangster for God. Okay, come through.
Okay, hello. Yes. Hi, Michelle. Hi,
Hey.
Althea. I,
Hi.
act- I actually don't have a question, but I did want to say that I seen that episode of the Iyanla, and I
Mhm.
absolutely agree with you. Like the way her methods for dealing with you all, I don't think was right. I don't think that it was right for her
Mhm.
to say she's trying to help you and tell
Mhm.
you all to take off your makeup
Mhm.
unless she was willing to do the same thing. I truly agree with that. Even when I was watching the episode,
Mhm.
I was thinking of that. So I did want to just say that because when you said that, I'm like, I'm so glad that she brought that up because that seemed very shady to me.
Yeah, she just has a different way. Well, thank you for acknowledging that. I mean, I didn't even know about that whole makeup thing until I saw the show. So the day that I, didn't the day that I wasn't part, I didn't know about it. I didn't know how they was doing their whole production. So, but it's just later on I was like, "Oh, I'm glad cuz she would if she read me for filth that first day, I could imagine what would have happened the second day." And at the end
Yeah.
of the day, she's shooting a show. Everybody's shooting a show.
Hmm. Yeah,
Everybody,
it
so it's
did.
like, come
The
on.
way the show was painted out, it did kind of make it seem like they were trying to make you seem as if you were like a villain. I didn't really like
Right.
that. Yeah, I could
Well,
see
I
that.
appreciate it. Now, if I would have came in there with if I would have came in there with some jeans on, no bra, my hair messed up, then she would have respected me more.
Right.
Well, thank
All
you,
right.
Gangster for God.
All right. Thank
Thank
you, ladies.
you.
Have a good night.
All right. Why y'all act like y'all scared to call in tonight? What's up with that? Last night y'all had me up to 2, 3 in the morning. Hold on. What else y'all got? Let me see. Question: Did you ever go to anger management for hitting on Benzino?
Okay, so I am gonna admit that two wrongs don't make a right. I am gonna admit that you need to keep your hands to yourself. I'm gonna admit that. You also, when someone angers you, you stay away. So, I'm saying that to say that um, it all goes back to you have the decision to react to certain situations. You don't have to show up to the fight. Period. And it's not worth going to jail for. So there you go.
Okay. Someone wants you to talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Can you talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Do you care?
What about it? What about
Yes.
it?
What about it? I put the stream in there while y'all asking questions in the chat. Y'all can come through. Hold on. Let me show you what they saying.
Hmm.
Um,
But she was there to help, not make you feel bad.
I
Hmm.
guess they're still talking about
Okay.
a young one.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke nigga. Well, let me tell you this. Any nigga that I've been with, I definitely have upgraded them. Okay? And I would want any guy that I'm with to upgrade me. And men always choose what's best for them. And women need to start choosing what's best for them too. And I got my own gold. Okay? So you're right. I'm not messing with no fucking broke nigga.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Shit. Have I in the past? Yes. But I'm not. I deserve more.
A woman can't beat up a man and then cry wolf when they hit the woman back. Faye.
Well, that is facts. That is facts. But you don't know the full story. You don't know what happened that day, and I'm not gonna say I wasn't wrong because again, you have to be strong enough to know when to walk away. You know, one thing that I did learn though is that, you know, when I was locked up for the 12 days that I was, that was actually my rock bottom when I was like, didn't have to be at rock bottom. That was actually a wake up call to, you know, get control over my actions and basically make the decision to not, just not entertain it anymore. You have to know, you just have to control yourself and not show up to the fight. Basically, it's basically what it is. You don't, you have the decision. Your life is in your hands. So that was definitely a wake up call.
Well, emotions can get the best of anybody. First of
You said
all,
what?
emotions can get the best of anybody. You know, sometimes shit happens. And it's normally one or the other couple is gonna end up
The fight.
arrested.
We actually had. He probably hate me saying this, but I deserve to tell the truth. You know, our relationship did start out very physical, and I, you know, didn't allow it. So a lot of times, you know, you always catch the second, you always catch the bark back, but you don't catch what started that.
Mm.
And a lot of times women also become product of their environment. They become what they mirror.
Okay.
But I don't want to be the victim. I don't want to paint the picture like I'm the victim because I'm definitely not a victim.
Right.
So, but it's the truth. I deserve to tell the truth.
So you've been involved in other volatile relationships before?
No, I'm saying this relationship was originally physical.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
Well, when you say a woman becomes a mirror, so you
Right.
saying,
I became a mirror of what was being done to me first.
okay.
Okay. So
would you ever return to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta?
I definitely would return.
Okay.
But I would be true to myself this time. I wouldn't allow anyone to try to control my storylines.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've been on for a long time, and these people ain't calling. They don't want to call tonight. I don't know what it is. Last night I was on for so long. It's 12:30. Do you have?
He said, "Wait. See, that's why. So who beat her up? Interesting. I'm only talking about one relationship, and that's my son's father. Okay, I'm not talking about nobody else but my son's father. So I'm saying that in the beginning, my relationship was more than just verbal. That's what I'm saying. So do you guys understand that?
We understand. Hold on. We have somebody in the back. Now you done popped off. They calling in. Hold on. Hey, LaShawn. What's up, LaShawn? We can't hear you.
Hello. Hi, ladies. How you doing?
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi. How you doing? Hi, Miss Sophia. How you doing?
Hi. Hello.
You look very pretty. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I was just watching, and I'm sorry for calling in so late, Michelle. And I just want to shout out to you, girl. You, my girl. You be putting it down, and you keep it real. Team Nene always. So my question is, are you happy, Althea?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I am happy because I created my own happiness in my own space. But I am single, and I do want to have a better half.
Okay.
But I am.
So I know it's. I'm sorry.
I said, but yes, I am happy for the most part. I have a bubbly personality, so I'm happy.
And congratulations on your baby. I also want to say I know you deal with a lot being in the media and hearing a lot of backlash from people, but I just want to say I want you to continue doing what you're doing because you've always represented yourself as a good light and as a positive like light for Black women, and I thank you for that.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness,
I don't.
that's an honor to even hear you say that because I get more bad than good. But thank you so
No.
much. I guess
And
as far
most
as sticking up for myself, because I even got in question before, like, oh, every other celebrity couple, when the guy cheated on them, they always got back together, and that's cool, but I don't have to do a reality show to take care of my livelihood. So I deserve
No,
to
we
do it.
all go through that. There's not one sister anywhere no matter what type of lifestyle she lives, that can say she's been through something that the other one hasn't. We all go through different forms of traumatic things. Some of us deal with it in different ways. But I never, even with somebody who gets on my nerves, Kenya Moore, I even support her as a woman because we all have love stories. We all go through it. You
Right.
just keep your head up and keep going and moving forward.
Thank you, Miss LaShawn.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you, Miss Michelle. I had to make you proud. See here, we on Team Michelle. We're not haters. We encourage women. Michelle doesn't allow us to hate on each other. Isn't that right, Michelle?
Not a lot. We can, you can express your opinion, but I don't want to beat nobody down. But thank you so much, LaShawn.
You're welcome. You ladies stay COVID free and take care of your families. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Well, Althea, you got more fans than haters tonight, honey. Look, somebody said something about don't be abusing Benzino, child. They all in the chat.
No.
Somebody said, how is it working with Cadillac Ty? And did Ashanti Ghost write the chorus of I Got You Ma?
She actually did, yes. It was cool working with Murder Inc. Yeah, so that's the era that I'm from, like Bad Boy days, Murder Inc. days, I'm a part of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So it was good times back then, and I was just a young girl who had dreams and didn't know how she was going to do it, and just kept my eyes on the prize. No matter who I was dating that had money, I was striving to have my own bag. I didn't care about who had it. I was striving to get my own. And that's just the point that I don't really feel like I got the credit for. I feel like, when I got on Love and Hip Hop, the storyline was, I'm a gold digger for
So, do you want to sing? Everybody keep asking you to sing.
To sing something? Oh my God, what am I going to sing?
I don't know. Sing a bar. Sing Amazing Grace. I don't know.
Amazing Grace. Oh my God.
I'm just looking in the chat. Like, let me see.
Oh my gosh. I just left my girl Tamika's house from SWV. Give me a SWV song.
Right here.
How's that go?
See, how you gonna ask me for a SWV song? How is it? Y'all give me an SWV song.
No, not SWV. Escape.
Oh, Escape.
I said SWV. It's late. What's up? It's 12:33, and I've been drinking.
See, they put SWV song. Week.
No, Escape. A week. I actually love Escape too. I mean, I love SWV too. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me. In the days, it is so amazing. It's not a phase. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet. It knocks me right off of my feet. Ooh, can't explain why your love, it makes me weak.
You better say. Now they put Understanding. They put all these Escape songs now. Every man wants a woman.
Every man wants a woman. Cook him up a good meal.
Come on, Candy. Come on, Candy. They're like, you better sing, honey.
No,
but why?
No, but for real, my passion is singing, and I'm here for a purpose. And honestly, I feel like I'm here for other women to be inspired from me. Like when I went back I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Mm-hmm.
When I went back to New York and went to the schools to talk to the girls in high school, I was amazed at how they looked up to me because they're who I was back in the day when I was just 14, 15, 16 and wanted things, like back then my list was like Jordan, Beeper, I wanted the XOX bracelet, but I had goals. Those were my goals, you know, just to be better, to be great. And I've exceeded that. So regardless of, you know, even though I was signed to Def Jam and I was signed to Foxy and it didn't happen that way, I still became known. Like, you know, and reality television, even though I feel like it's a gift and a curse because it goes against your grind, I still made it. And no one's going to take that away from me.
So how do you feel about all the people who say that?
No one's not going to take that away from me. Do you understand me?
Look, I'm just saying all the people who like say like about the reality shows that say like you're always on these reality shows. Like I feel personally like if an opportunity presents itself and they want to see you, why not take the check and continue?
Why not? Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, a check is a check. But with these shows, you do want to be, you know, this is the thing. Your reputation is all you have. So you want to be a part of something good. So you got to go on these shows and just don't let them make you look crazy. Have I went on shows and made myself look crazy? Of course I did. But then it wouldn't be nothing to talk about. But moving forward, you learn as you go on other shows. You actually learn how to produce your own shows. You learn how to get your own content and put out there what you want to put out there so people could see what you want to portray. You know what I'm saying? It's all about content and putting out there what you to put out there. So it's all good, you know, but it's definitely starting somewhere, learning the game, and definitely climbing to better heights and want to get further. And it's all about you as far as how far you want to go with it.
So as an artist, as a singer, as someone in the music industry, who is your goal? Like who is your favorite person that you would want to work with? Like who is something that you aspire to work with?
Well, I would love for Babyface to produce a love song for me.
Okay, come through, Babyface. First, he got to learn how to use his computer. Let me see.
Was it Babyface or was it? What was it?
It was both of them. Babyface was a little bit more low key with it.
I feel like he got.
Teddy was on a E machine, and Babyface was on a compact.
Let me tell you this. I would love to do a song with like a Teddy or a Babyface, someone who is taken seriously in the industry, and I just want to be, you know, I'm a part of bring R&B back. So I just want to, you know, I just did a song with Scott Storch, like he's bomb.
Okay.
With Beautiful Mess with Bungie Garland. We shot the video in Trinidad. And I actually have family, my roots, my grandmother's from Trinidad. So what's that piece of hair out? But I feel like I'm finally getting comfortable with my talent, with who I am. It took me a lot of years to be comfortable with myself because I was in and out of relationships, and relationships can kind of take you up and down without you focusing on who you are, you know? So I'm learning myself. Definitely. I'm learning myself. And I think that's just a part of life. And when you're learning yourself in front of the media, people are going to have their opinions. So that's just what it is.
Somebody said they want you to sing one of your songs.
One of my songs? Oh boy, I can't explain the way I truly feel about you, baby. I'm on a high and I don't know just what to do. No, 'cause only you can make me feel the way I do.
Okay. We got your video playing in the background, but I didn't want to play the music because I didn't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, so I've been actually attached to a lot of popping people in the industry. You know, Benzino himself, you know, he used to own the Source Awards and he did Hip Hop Weekly. I mean, he's a wonderful person himself. You know, I've been attached to a lot of credible people in the industry. A A lot of
I
people
think
are
you
just,
are underrated. I give you that. You are underrated.
yeah.
And I think a little bit misunderstood
Well, thank
because
you,
I think a
Michelle.
lot of people like your personality may be off-putting to some, but I think once they get to know you, they know that you don't necessarily mean not that you don't mean it, but you're not as high strung as you may appear to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
do
Well,
think
thank
that you are a little bit misunderstood. That's all.
you. Thank you. Thank
And I
you.
think the
But I'm
reality
definitely,
shows have a lot
I
to do with that. That's why I keep asking about the reality
well,
shows.
let me say this. Let me just say this. I do feel like my son's father does have a big reason why a lot of people are misconstrued about me because he, when we're fighting, he's throwing a lot of darts my way. And I just feel like the fighting has overpacked my talent.
Okay.
Let me just say that.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
I've been known for fighting more than my talent. I have my SAG card. I was doing commercials before I met Benzino. I did do a movie that just came out called Turned. But I have my SAG card and I have put in the work. But one thing that don't lie is numbers or success. And regardless whether or not how people portray me, I'm I'm happy that I made good decisions outside of entertainment. I invested my money. So I got something to show for it, all my hard work. And it is what it is. So
Okay. Somebody said your video is X-rated. That is not X-rated, honey. She had a
oh
little
my God.
she had a little
That's the outfit. That's the Caribbean outfit.
right. Y'all look and look, it's after midnight. Y'all will be all right. But
Right?
anywho, I
I
really
used to
just, I want to see all of you win. I want to see both of you win. I know, it's just unfortunate Benzino's words carry a little bit more weight when it comes to, forming an opinion because he had a bigger fan base before you. So of
right.
course, whatever he says,
And that's what I have been fighting against.
Mhm.
Because honestly, like he's more vocal on social media than I am. I post here and there, but
Mhm.
I'm really not like I
Well,
don't
that's
post
the
every
selfie
day.
king. You already knew Benzino was the selfie king, honey. It's like, dang.
Yes. Yeah.
He's
So
funny. That's a funny character, though. I like Benzino as a person. I like him both.
yeah, but I
But
need to be in the camera more than my man now.
okay.
Saying
Well,
like
you got it. I just, it's gonna be hard. But you know what's crazy? I talked to Tammy and Walker. I interviewed him about a month or two ago, and he even said like he was okay with her using his name to advance wherever she wanted to go in as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Like that's totally okay. And I feel like even with you and whatever is going on with you and your relationship, use the fact that people are looking at you because of Benzino to your benefit and make that work for you. It is what it is.
Right.
And then shoot, you have a son by him. So at this particular juncture, it's like, you doing this to feed your son, put Benzino name everywhere. Use Benzino's name.
So let me tell you
Crap.
this. Let me tell you this. So Zeno, our son, has a YouTube channel on YouTube called Chef Zeno. He's in the kitchen cooking his dishes. Yes, he started, I'm giving the credit to his father because they started out, they still cook. But, we also have our mommy and me, and he's in here cooking. And, it's an amazing thing. He
I just put his
generally
link in the chat.
loves to cook. So, I'm all in realizing, who my son's father is. I'm grateful that he does have a following. And, you know, I gave my son his name, Zeno. You know what I'm saying? It's all about taking the opportunity and going somewhere with it. So I want our son to also, be able to have a future in his right, and go check out his YouTube page, but he enjoys cooking. He made my birthday cake. And actually, this episode here is I made mommy a birthday cake, and it actually really tasted good. It was it was a gluten-free cake.
How old is baby Zeno now?
He's 4.
Okay. He's adorable.
Yeah.
Who's doing these videos? These videos are amazing. You did all this? No, I'll ask you later.
Yes. So we put it together, and so now, yeah.
Oh, he's so big and cute.
Thank you. Yeah. My happiness is in my son. So
look at y'all talking about y'all.
Actually, if I didn't have my son, it would have all been a waste. While everybody's talking about I'm just trying to get on television, if I didn't have my son, forget about the media. It wouldn't have been worth it.
Well, at this particular juncture, whether you're on TV or not, you're right. Your son is a gift, and like I said, use what you got to get what you want, honey. Like, you are attached to whatever. He's attached to the source. You're attached to him. Don't let nobody steal that from you. I don't care what people say. Like, it's gonna always be people on the outside looking in, trying to, say how they feel about you. It doesn't matter, because those people, like I always tell people, love and hate. It's indifference that you don't want. You want people to hate you, because that's the same thing. You want people to talk bad about you, because that's the same
even have a concern. But I want us to be looked at in a good light, all three of us. I want Benzino to be looked at in a good light, and I feel like, maybe in the past he never really had the woman that fought for him to be better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell him like it is. Mm-hmm. And they always say that your soulmate, is not always someone that you end up with, but it is the person that changes your life.
Okay. But no better way to end this than that, because
thank you.
I appreciate you. Look, everybody subscribing to Baby Zeno's channel, honey.
Thank you so much.
I need a percentage of that first check. I have Baby Zeno cook me a cake. Well, I appreciate
Come over and visit us over here at the ATLien.
I will, as soon as they lift the ban. I don't care what they say about tomorrow. It's gonna be a couple of weeks before I come outside.
Yeah, definitely into May, the end of May.
Look, they still talk about Althea. Who is your favorite housewife? I keep giving y'all look.
My favorite housewife is Nene.
What?
It is though.
Well, why is Nene? You know this team Nene over here.
It's actually Nene, and I love Candy.
Okay. They fighting this season, so you can't be both. You have to be either or.
Can't be both. Which team am I on? That's right. You can't be on both sides. No, I don't know.
You can't ride the middle, honey. You can't ride the middle.
God. Well, I like them both, but I met Candy. And I actually used to see Nene all the time at Twist. Remember when Twist was over at Phipps? Mm-hmm. And she would be the last one at the table just talking. And but I've never met her personally, but we follow each other. Okay. And so I can have more than one person I like. I like them both.
Okay. Yes. I guess you still follow me, because Benzino be falling out with me and unfollowing me and following me, and I'll be like, what did I say? I don't even know what I said.
Really? Oh, really?
Yes, I don't even know what's going on, and I don't even be on Instagram like that. I'm totally against Instagram, but that's a whole other story.
He's a Cancer, he be in his feelings, so that's he treat me the same way.
I can't stand either one of y'all, honestly. I had a good time getting drunk with y'all on the beach.
Bye, Michelle. I love you, Michelle.
I love you too.
And I will see you soon. Good
Appreciate
night.
you out there.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Look, you said let's talk about Kenya House. Why y'all always want to talk about Kenya more? I appreciate Althea for joining me tonight. That was fun. We talking about relationships. I know it got a little boring at some point, but at the end of the day, it's all love and light. I just wanted to chill out with some people. Said thanks for the interview. Thank you for joining me tonight. Althea is very beautiful with a marvelous set of eyes. I enjoyed looking at her beauty. Okay, come through, Juno. Sounding like a poet over there. Sounding like a poet. Oh my God. Y'all are so thirsty. You was looking at more than her eyes. I know you were. But anyway, I was low-key hoping Benzino would call, but since he got the damn link to the video, I'm sure he was watching. Mm-hmm. I know you ain't here, Benzino. That's okay. You could have called. You know, we weren't gonna hang up on you. You subscribe to her son's channel. Awesome. Yeah, so funny. She seems sweet, but drunk word mix was like look, this is what we do over here. It's happy hour. We get tipsy, but today I'm not getting tipsy. I was drinking my water and all of that jazz. But look, I would go. Y'all want to go over to Patreon? I know y'all do. Y'all want to talk about Kenya? I told y'all I got 10 more minutes in me. Anybody want to call in for the next 10 minutes? Open topic. Let me know. 10 more minutes. I like to make even numbers. Maybe 15. I don't know. Oh, my eyes red. Let me see. 547. How many of y'all are on Facebook and how many of y'all are on the YouTube streams? See, Patterson, you still up? Benzino ain't doing a damn thing in a once in a lifetime. I ain't calling no. Why y'all always be wanting me to call people? Y'all always be wanting me to call people. Hold on, let me see. Y'all always no. I ain't gonna ambush nobody. Either if he ain't gonna call in now. See if he gonna do it. Let me see. Copy. Paste. Bam. Let me see. Can you get your commission for the free promo on her singing career on her sons? Cause you so funny. It's not always about that, Tampa, bro. I talk about everybody on my platform. I talk about Nene. Can you give me commission? Because I sure be sending people her way. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, why my phone be doing this? Stop. I hate that. I made a mistake and pressed the microphone. Now I just typed everything I said. I don't understand. Call Nene. Call somebody. Call Michelle. Somebody better call me. Y'all got 15 minutes. See Patterson putting the link in there. Y'all got 15 minutes. Hair care products. You like my hair? Oh, child, my quarantine hair. Thank you so much, Wanda Jackson. I appreciate it. Shout out to crochet braids. Because if it wasn't for crochet braids, I'd be out of here. I would be out of here. Oh my eye. Team Twirl owes me big time because no one else is checking. No one, not a soul. Call Candy. Buy me a drink if you like this stream. I am ATLien. Cash out. Oh, my eye is burning. Hey, when that happens. I think it's damn hand sanitizer I rubbed in my eye. That's all I do is put hand sanitizer on every 5 minutes. Hand sanitizer. Sanitize your hands. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. Now my eye burning. Now my eyes is burning. Oh, Lord. They red. They burning. Peter reminds you of your daddy. He has the takeover spirit, child. What insights do you have on the RHOA reunion? Join my Patreon and I will do a whole live over there. I've already done one video about my insights about the reunion, Angie G, and I will do another one over there. If I decide to do one on the main platform, hit the notification bell and you will be notified. But I save, some of my in-depth footage, in-depth coverage for my members and for my Patreon people. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Got to make money some kind of way in the midst of this pandemic. What do you think it means regarding Lake Bailey being up for sale? Oh, Jinx, y'all always coming over here spilling tea. I don't know. That just means she moving. She moving to Cali. Maybe she's gone. She's gone. You have a Dr. Curves question. Well, I've never been to Dr. Kerr's, but I mean, I've met him once, twice, 3 times. What is your question? They did film the reunion today, Yoruba Goddess, but it's not going to air until the Sunday after next. We talked about that yesterday as well. So if you missed the live yesterday with Peter Thomas, I know a bunch of y'all was in here. Call Peter, call Peter. I am not calling Peter because Peter will have us up all night long. We're not going to do it. Not tonight. I don't feel like it. Noelle found her place in LA. Her channel is entertaining. That is great. That is great. Oh, Cynthia is gone. Where's she gone to? Click the like button, subscribe, or share. Thank you so much, Puffy's mom. All right, 5 minutes and counting. 5 minutes and counting. Did I see Cynthia on Mike's book cover? The real question should be, did you see Mike's book cover? Because I have not. I wasn't checking for it. So the answer would be no. I guess she will be friends with Nene since she is leaving. I don't think that door is closed. Peter is a great time. He is. Look, 4 minutes and 20 seconds, Malik. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Peter is live on IG. Let's go see what he talking about. Hold on. Instagram. Not now. Hold on. Peter is live on IG, isn't he? Hold on. See what he talking about. Oops. Wrong screen.
It's a long name.
He ain't talking about that.
Here she comes. Be a girl. Come on. Click in.
Who is
What's
that?
up?
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
I'm very shocked that
You what?
you know. Huh?
What do you say?
I say I'm very shocked. I don't even do this type of stuff.
It ain't nothing but some look. It ain't nothing but some thirsty women trying to holler at him.
I just started following her.
Yeah.
Wait, she talking about me. Hold on.
For you to see me.
That's good. I was just about to say that.
My son is asleep, so.
I'm sorry I called you thirsty.
Don't want to wake him up.
No, Terminator.
Okay. He's a Terminator.
I'll go in another room.
Child. He don't have nothing else to
He's
do.
a good Terminator.
Okay, great.
Hold on. Alexa, pause. I'm from Houston. Well, not from Houston. I'm from Alabama.
Okay.
I stay in Houston, Texas. Yes.
Girl.
Very much.
Okay.
Very much.
Hey,
So what are you doing? Where you live in Houston there?
Yes, I stay in Houston.
How's it going down there?
It's pretty good. We just
Peter is a woman magnet. I got about 3 minutes, y'all. I put the link in. Somebody call in.
So we support each other.
Let me see who else. Let me remove this.
Yeah, we all just stay in the house. I'm actually in the medical field.
Hold on. Let me see who else live. Big Tigger. I don't know who that is. I mean, I know who Big Tigger is, but I don't want to watch him. Who else live? Nobody? Okay, nobody else is live. I don't see nobody else live. Hold on. You said you watching me and Peter. Oh, QB. No, you didn't. He has a wandering eggplant. He has a wandering eggplant. Okay. Alexa, bring back Phaedra. Where is Phaedra? Where is Phaedra? All right. Peter need to teach an older man how to age gracefully. Oh, y'all love y'all some Peter, don't you? Oh, child. I don't understand. Where is the attraction? I mean, I just like talking to him because he's fun to talk to. Benzino live. Okay, let me go see. I told you he don't follow me no more, so I stopped following. He might have blocked me. Let me see. No, I'm not blocked right now. Let me go see.
I mean, I get it on one hand. If you can tell me, like, all right, you have a brand and you try to protect your brand, but I've seen you on social media. I've seen you on the show as your genuine self.
Oh, that's the wrong story.
The person
Hold
you
on.
are you've evolved into this grown ass man that you are today. You had glimmers of a grown ass man on the show a long time ago. Like, he was the only person who I was sitting there going, now he got some sense. Because when certain things was popping up, you was like, don't do that, you married. You like, your wife is right there. You got some sense about yourself.
I only messed with one girl at a time when I was on Love and Hip Hop. One woman at a time. I never had two females. I never was trying to put that wasn't me.
Listen, if you ain't married, you can make it do what it do. If you ain't married, you make it do what it do.
I wasn't in like the triangle thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was the guy that was getting on his knees and proposing.
Which is nothing wrong with that. Listen, I'll never judge nobody. I've been engaged 5 times, Benzino. Believe me, I know it's all good. Yes.
Y'all go over there and tell Benzino Michelle waiting on him.
Like, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Let me think. I've been engaged a few times. Hey, we got to call it something else because engagement don't mean the same shit engagement is. Engagement's just, hey, just take this ring. You know what I'm saying?
Engagements be like, all right, I promise we gonna stick it out until
you got 5 rings.
Huh?
You got 5 rings?
No, I give all the rings back. Once I break up with you, you get your ring back. Yes, get your ring.
You a real one.
Get your ring back.
You are a real one.
Yeah, ain't no need in me keeping it.
That you're the shit. Like you was raised well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
She gives the fucking rings back.
Get your ring back.
She gives the rings back.
Get your ring back.
Like an engagement, she gives the diamond ring. If they break up, if they don't get married, she gives the ring back.
Get your ring back.
Are you fucking kidding
Kill me.
No, get your ring back.
You're dope, yo. She's dope, right?
I ain't giving shit
back.
Get
your ring back. The ring is a symbolized.
Back, yo.
Yes, get your ring back. Listen, that ring represents you and I as a team together. If we're not together, get your shit.
I'm never gonna ask for my ring back. Never.
You don't have to ask. Listen, you don't have to ask for your ring back. But the whole point of it is, listen, I loved you once. I'm gonna love you forever. You're gonna always have a special place in my heart. But this ring represents me and you together. We're not together. Take your ring, give it to the next person, pawn it, sell the diamonds, do what you gotta do. But you'll never call me and say, I got your ring.
I swear to God, I ain't never ever I never asked for a ring back. But I felt like that's what the engagement was. Engagement, it didn't work.
Right, that's what the engagement is about. If y'all engaged, the ring supposed to be there when you get married, and you push the marriage ring on top of that, so that symbolizes okay, we're working for a step.
Who is nosy? I see you. Benzino, go to Michelle ATLien's channel on YouTube. I see you, nosy. Good looking out. I give him a few minutes. I'm not doing nothing. He said Benzino drunk. Why is he hollering? Why it freeze? It froze on my end. Let me see if I can refresh it. It don't work no more. He might have blocked me. Nah, he didn't. That's always my first thought, being blocked. Hold on. Let me see if I can get back in here. Hold on. It's this app on my computer. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And right now, it don't look like it's working. Somebody said, why don't you want to talk to Michelle? Why the video went black? I can see the chat, but I can't see the video. Okay, Mignon in there. Talk about some Benzino come to Michelle on YouTube. We got some questions. Althea just gave an interview. Tell it on Michelle page. Yes, y'all go over to Benzino. Y'all go over to Benzino's live and tell him to come over here and to click the link that's in his phone. He got the link. He just ain't clicking it. He'd rather talk to some strangers. He don't want me to ask them tough questions. I'm not going to be on here for no hour, child. Hold on. Why I can't see the video? This is weird. Hold on, let me see. Let me try it again. Let me refresh it. Yeah, you see how it's doing? It won't let me see the video. It just let me see the chat. Shit, we got more people over here than he got on his live right now. He on with somebody. Y'all tell Benzino to come in here.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Tell him 3 times. Keep doing it over and over. Cut and paste. Cut and paste.
What's her lie? What's Michelle's? What's her lie? Tell me her lie.
He know what he's talking to.
What's Michelle's? I need Michelle's lie. On YouTube? How do I do that? How do I go on a live on YouTube? You know how to do that? She said go on her YouTube live. Michelle ATLien Brown. So go to her Instagram. You want me to go to her Instagram? YouTube do have live? So you know how to go on a live? All right, so what? Go to YouTube. It says go to Michelle ATL live on YouTube.
Y'all done made the man get off on live, child. Hold on, let me call him on the phone.
How do I get to your thing?
I sent you the link it's in your text message. So just click it. He must really be drunk, child. We gonna see. Somebody said, "I'll snap the power of the people." We gonna see. I was supposed to be out 5 minutes. It's another babyface situation. It's another babyface and Teddy Riley situation. Y'all so funny. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are messy. Better be glad it's quarantine and I ain't got nothing else to do. He trying. Okay. Well, what y'all want to talk about in the meantime? I done put the link in 50 gazillion times for y'all to call in to talk to me about anything. Like, why y'all not calling? Why y'all not joining the stream? Y'all scared? Tell him to put Kelly Rowland on. Please don't bring those attention seekers on here. What else we got to do, Durant? What else we got to do? It does not take that long to click that link. Does it take that long to click that link? I don't think so. I think you have to have a Facebook channel or a YouTube page, though. Maybe I need to take that off. Hold on. Let me take that off. How do I take that part of the invite link? Green screen. Guess. Yeah, I'll take the authenticate off so that he could get in easier, because I'm sure that's probably the issue. Well, let me try that. Let me send him the link again. The rest of y'all have to authenticate. I just sent it again, John. Thanks. Hold on, there he is. Benzino. Hey, why you so late?
Let me get my Chinese rice. Hey, baby.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
I've been waiting on you to call for 45 minutes now. You're supposed to call it after Titi left.
I'm sorry.
Then everybody on my live like, He over there on you. He over there on Instagram. He live on Instagram. You see this? He live on Instagram. So I told him to go get you.
I never been on YouTube Live.
Well, you here now. It's 571 people in here. It's late.
Damn. How
Somebody, they said it take a minute. You was on that Teddy Riley Benzino. You couldn't get in here.
Teddy Riley was dope.
Yeah, he is dope. He got it right eventually. You can't be
dope.
mad.
He got more hits than Babyface. Yeah. You don't think so?
I don't think so. They said, did you cook that?
He got more. He got more. Like jams. Like he did Dougie Fresh.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I mean, but you gotta think, Babyface did everybody else. He had the whole LaFace, like everybody, the ushers and the. I you can attribute all of those people up under Babyface, can't you?
Right. That's true. Good point. Good point. That's a good point. So who ended up winning?
Huh?
Who won?
I don't know that. I think they both. It was a tie. Well, I'm gonna give it to Babyface simply because Teddy was still doing the most.
Really?
Yes. He was still doing the most. We heard his iPad clicking in the background. He couldn't but then I want to take points away from Babyface because he couldn't pin the comment. Like, it's just like both of them was like I said earlier, e-computer versus a compact. It was like just
Teddy's dope though. Let me tell you something. Teddy wants to give you a big show.
Yeah, but not on Instagram. So he made himself look crazy. You got the Bluetooth speaker on, you got the phone on, you got your friend's phone on, you got all of that reverb going on. Like, come on now, Benzino. I'm just mad that he didn't know not to do all that.
You know, he took it in stride though. He got a lot of followers from that.
He did.
Right?
He did. I appreciate that. Well, Benzino.
How you been, Michelle?
I've been great. I've been chilling over here on YouTube while y'all over there on Instagram working for free. So I let y'all stay over there.
I like this. I mean, I've never been on this.
That's okay. Stay over there.
Hey, Ross, look. This is YouTube. That's YouTube? It's YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. Look at this shit. Come over. That's crazy, right?
Hey, how you doing?
What's happening? What's going on with you?
Hey, that's great.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's like YouTube.
Yeah,
that's a channel.
That's a channel.
If you go to my channel, it's Michelle ATLien on YouTube.
That's dope, Michelle.
So type in ATLien and you should be able to find the live stream, and they can also watch it on their phone and see the chat.
That's dope, and I like your set.
Oh, thank you. I can change backgrounds. I'm in the office. I can change backgrounds, honey.
Oh yeah, look, she's in the background. Look. That's dope. Yo, that's dope, Michelle. You're dope, yo. Look.
And what that at the green screen?
Yes, this is a green screen.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, this is green screen. Yeah.
Change it again. Change it again.
I got you and Althea behind in the background.
Oh, nice.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, Love Goals?
Huh?
Talking about Love Goals?
Yeah, I was talking about Love Goals.
All right, come on, let's go. Ask me some questions.
What else I could change? Hold on. I don't like these other backgrounds I got in here.
Ask me some questions.
Well, I had Althea on. She gave us the rundown of what was going on. I also showed my audience, a little teaser of the show. I caught up on the show. And I was like, y'all was already arguing in the first episode. Like, so, what is really going on with you? People have their own opinions. you know, about y'all's relationship or, you know, whatever's going on. And we just wanted to hear your side since we already heard her side. I don't want to give you all the rundown, but you know.
No. I mean, look, I met out there. I fell in love with her deeply. We ended up going on TV, so our relationship was in the public. I don't know. I think that right there might have been one of the problems.
So what about this the spirit woman? Is she the next the young look like what is she? Like how is she to work with?
Spirit's cool. Spirit's very intelligent. And I respect the way, like her calmness is dope. Very intelligent, very articulate. She really is a therapist. She knows her stuff. And to be really honest with you, that's if there was she's the type of therapist that I would love to go to. Like she has all her stuff together, honestly.
Okay. Everybody's saying
very calming. She's very calming.
So during your time in the house, did y'all accomplish? Okay, let me ask you this. What was your goal in going into this situation?
I was hoping that me and Althea could have found some spark to get back together.
Okay. And
I'll be honest.
And did that happen? Like what was going on? Like
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, we was already kind of over before we got in the house. So going in the house, even though it was co-parent, you know, I went in there thinking that maybe, you know what I'm saying, there was a way we can get back together.
Okay.
I mean, I'm admitting it right here live on your show.
Well, I mean, I know you still have a soft spot, you know, and like I was asking Althea earlier.
I don't want to even hear it because I don't want to hear nothing negative. I don't need to hear it.
Nothing negative was said. You know, I'm on team Benzino and Althea, so I wasn't letting her drag you, and I'm not gonna let you drag her.
I'm not. Listen, I always speak highly of her.
Okay.
I'm only gonna speak highly of her. It's no drag. I'm not drag. I didn't drag her on the show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was only professing my love, and I wrote an amazing poem for her, and you know, probably a lot of the anger was through frustration because of her willingness to get with everybody else. Kind of like, you know, it made it seem like I was on an island. I felt like, you know, here you are getting with everybody else, kind of like against me. So that right there.
You gotta admit, Benzino, the first episode, that's kind of how it felt. Like she had already like introduced herself to everyone, and you was outside throwing a temper tantrum.
I mean, you know, my thing is like, you know, if we're going in for a process, you know what I'm saying, with these people, should be the last thing. Like I'm not there to like, and they're all, you know, I'm not there. I wasn't there to like just be, you know, interacting with the people. You know, I know maybe I'm not antisocial. I'm not mean, but it seemed like others were focused in on others too much. And it seemed like when Althea got with the other girls, there was just too much information being shared about me. And then it made everything about me. You know, like everybody's frustration, you know, the whole conversation, it seems like when they get together is about me. And I didn't know this at the time until I'm watching the show.
But why wouldn't it be about you?
But because I should have got more money than it, and they should have called it the Benzino show. I should have got a bigger check than shit. You know what I'm saying?
You agreed to do the show, so
right. But I didn't agree to be like the guy that everybody's gonna talk about.
But you're not in production, so you don't know.
To vilify, but they didn't have to have conversations about me all the time. For what? Like what? I didn't hear him talk about Coolio. Talk about somebody else. Like,
okay, let me ask you this then. I want to know what broke up the relationship.
I wasn't talking to listen, but look, I didn't talk about nobody. Like I wasn't bashing nobody. I wasn't minding nobody's business. I didn't care. So why couldn't I apply to Zeno? But they already had it out once beloved Althea went and kind of like gave her, skewed, and the others came in and like they had her back, and from then on it was like I was labeled from then on, and it was hard trying to go through the process when you could feel the tension, you could feel people that don't, that just you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, like y'all just see 45 minutes. Imagine being the whole 24 hours with all that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit, I was by myself.
Okay. People are saying that all Althea wanted was just for you to be a faithful man, and it seems like you kind of didn't want to do that. So
all Althea wanted was to do a what? Is to be what?
It's for you to be faithful.
Listen. The truth of the matter is this, okay? Althea left. You know what? Okay. All right. See, why I never like to talk about this is because I can't win. I can't win by telling my truth and going against what Althea is saying. I can't win by just agreeing, saying, yeah, it's all my fault and I cheated. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just a situation where, and I think I've learned this, and this is good for me, that I have to take some of these I can't wins and pick my battles elsewhere. So
but Benzino, you've been in the public eye long enough to know that people are gonna talk shit.
No, not talk shit, but the truth go through 3 different stages. You know,
but that's the point. Like, people are gonna form their own version of the truth, especially with social media.
My thing is, there was a long time where I never cheated on Althea, right? When Althea left and went to Los Angeles, Zeno had just been born and she just moved out there, just left. I'm gone. I'm out of here. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to go get your woman. You're supposed to go get your woman. You're supposed to woo her back.
What do you mean? I went out there. I went out to chase her. I went out, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, I went out there, so, I got a career too. I put all my career and aspirations, everything on hold, chasing her. Nobody can tell me. Listen, the stuff that I went through with her, I've never been through with nobody else. And so my pursuit of her was unlike anybody else. Unlike anybody else's. What I've done for her, I've done for nobody else. So it doesn't matter what she says, he says, who says. I'm happy with that, knowing that I've done more for her and I've pursued more for her and courted her more than any other woman. You know what I'm saying? So she gets that. We had a beautiful son, and if she says that I wasn't faithful and I messed up, then I apologize for that. I wish, she didn't feel that way. And, I wish she would forgive me and we can move on. But life goes on. She's moved on. I'm moving on. And, we all gonna move on.
Okay. So for the sake of your son, is that the reason why you decided to continue to, work this out in the public eye? Like, if everybody's moved on, why did you go on Love Goals? What was,
I mean, it was a good show. It was a good opportunity. It was a good check, and it was a good opportunity. But to be honest with you, I had second thoughts about going on that type of show again. We already did Marriage Boot Camp, and that was like a little mini disaster. So, being locked up in a house with strangers and then her, and like that's, believe me, you know what I'm saying? That's not an easy thing. So I've already done it. I wasn't looking forward to do it again, but it was a good opportunity and it paid well. And, I took the opportunity and we did it.
Okay. I'm looking at these comments because they like, a lot of people are saying that it was all about you, money, The power play in the relationship was different. Y'all were toxic. Y'all weren't right from the beginning. And y'all have been going through this for
No,
so
that's not true.
years.
From the beginning, it was dope. The very beginning, it was dope. And it just, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's not easy being on TV. Our relationship was on 3-4 television shows. Different note, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not on reality shows to be judged. And like I said, if you think that didn't have a part of it, then you're just fooling yourself. Like, that's a major part of the demise of us. It was reality TV.
But why did you allow that to happen? Y'all kept going on all these reality TV shows.
It's opportunity, Michelle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get it. You're on TV, and you're building your brand, and you know it's part of it. Becomes part of your work. It becomes part of your career being on TV. You know, reality TV shows. You got some good ones. The ones that I chose because I figured of how I'm going to navigate and how I'm going to represent. I'm not going to, how I go on reality TV isn't going to be the next, however they go, everybody's individual. So I don't act like somebody else when them cameras are around. I'm me all the way.
Okay, can we talk about that then? The whole Love Goals situation and the couples that were in the house with y'all. Everybody's bringing up the fact that there was a connection between you and one of the other women, Sunday Carter.
No connection.
No connection.
Sunday was invisible to me the whole time. Like, there's
no connection. Had y'all previously been together in an intimate way?
My connection in that house was with Althea.
But had y'all previously been together in an intimate way? Like, wouldn't that be awkward?
If you watch the show, Sunday came straight out of the blue and said something that we didn't. So I'm going with Sunday.
So Sunday said that you didn't do it.
Sunday said that we didn't do it. The first episode out of the blue. Again, until I'm watching the show, I'm like, look at this shit. From the very
but you said y'all did before on a magazine cover or something.
Listen, Sunday said on Love Goals that we didn't do nothing. I'm gonna go with Sunday. If that's what Sunday said, then we're gonna go with Sunday. Yeah,
all right. Yeah, but you don't think that's awkward though? If the tables had been turned and it was someone who had been connected to Althea in a way, you don't think that would have been a bit awkward for you to be in the same house with that person?
I went through that same situation before. Like, what do you mean?
What?
Like, I went through that same situation with Althea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta's a small world. People are gonna see each other. If you decide to get with somebody to the next level and love them, you can't worry about who's in the past and all that shit. We all grown-ups. Okay. So it don't matter who fucked who or who. That's kid shit. I don't got time for that. I don't think about goofy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like, you know, I love you, whatever's the past. I got a past, you got a past. We together now. I don't give two shits about none of that behind me. So, and anybody that would bring that up is just bringing it up to hurt you anyways. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, deal with that. You know. But other than that, I don't. That's goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever Sunday is who's what. I wasn't there for her. I was there for Althea. You know. So once Althea gets with the clique, then automatically the clique starts feeling comfortable to come at me any certain way. And you know. I mean, you can't win arguing with a woman. You surely can't win arguing with 3 women. You can't win.
Oh, okay.
I did the best I could.
Okay. Okay. Well, people were saying that there was an emotional moment where you cried and Althea cried and y'all hugged each other.
I cried. Man, I was emotional. Like, come on, man. Of course, man. You're emotional. I was. You know what I mean? I was. And that cry was probably built up in me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It probably just came out. It came out a couple of times. But, you know, after I did, I felt a lot better, to be honest with you. It was like a ton of bricks lifted off my shoulders. But that was built up for a long time. We hadn't seen each other for a while before we got together. We had been separated for a while. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't that much. You know, and then, you know, the couple of times we did, it was just chaos, like arguing and stuff. So, you know, it was emotional that it looked like, damn, you know, this is beautiful. Like, it was emotional for me. I cried. You know what I'm saying?
So people are asking about like earlier, I guess something was on the blog about you sliding in somebody's DMs and Carly Red.
That's bullshit. Carly made that up. That's no.
Why you think Carly made it up?
She had to. She had to Photoshop that. Like, I wasn't in Carly's DMs.
So Carly was the one who, well, I guess she would be to leak. Okay.
So Carly's looking for storyline at this point.
So would you return to Love and Hip Hop if you were to become a storyline?
If I return Love and Hip Hop, I gotta return as a main character. You know, I can't return as somebody's story sidekick. I've earned that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, if I go back to Love and Hip Hop, I gotta be a main character.
So were you are you still cool with Stevie J?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Sleeves talk. Kirk. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Scrappy too much. But you know, I mean, everybody on Love and Hip Hop, I'm cool with. I ain't had no beef with nobody on Love and Hip Hop. Shit, I even seen Johnson a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, I just want to move forward. Like, you know, like whatever happened. A lot of unfortunate stuff happened, but it's like you move forward. We adults, and if this is all our career, and it is based off of these different reality shows, then, you know, it just doesn't make sense to keep all this anger and hate towards one another when ultimately, you know, you're gonna have to cross paths at some point. And if it's not life and death, then, you know what I mean, you just keep it moving.
So would you like to take questions from the audience? You know, I can add people.
Life's too short, man. It's the coronavirus out here, man, for real. Like, I don't got time to be hating anybody and having vendettas and all that shit.
Okay. So have you moved on? Are you dating now? Like, what's the?
No, I'm not dating.
Okay. Okay.
I really ain't. I'm not. I think I'm not in the. I don't think I'm in the heart set today. You know, I don't think my heart will allow that. My mind right now, I'm still trying to heal myself. So
you still have feelings for Althea? Your heart is broken.
Listen, we didn't say all that. All I'm saying is that it's weird because, you know, I haven't dated. It's almost like, and I never had a problem with communicating with a woman, going out with a woman, but now it just seems like everything's new again. It's just a weird feeling. So I don't know. We'll see. You know, then the quarantine. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's kind of been isolated. So just getting back out and trying to like deal with society and people just on a regular basis is going to be crazy now. Like, imagine being single and you have to social distance. That shit is crazy.
I don't have to imagine it. I'm doing it now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, social distances plays a whole new meaning for single people.
Mm-hmm. It does.
You know, unless you're gonna be cybering, you know, and I'm not, you know.
So who have you been quarantining with over there?
I'm on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, myself. I mean, like, they're about to lift it, so we're gonna be able to move around a little bit. But I understand, you know, within the next
You're
month.
not supposed to move around. Like somebody
No,
was
I know,
over there.
I'm not. I'm just
Look, somebody, you pointed to their camera earlier. Somebody's over there. Like you still hanging out with your friends and stuff.
Oh no. Well, I got the studio hooked up. We was doing a song.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we was doing a song. My man on the producers over here across. I mean, is there anything else they want to know?
Nah, child.
Ain't no female over here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there ain't no female over here because then that'd be the first thing y'all be ready for. Ooh.
Well, that's the point. We saying, ooh, but then you're saying that the relationship is no more. So basically, we sitting here like, well, they still together.
Well, maybe I haven't healed from it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I heal from it, then, you know what I'm saying, maybe it might be 3 chicks over here. Nah, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. But I'm be honest with you, I ain't healed from it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking about, especially putting my business in public or having a chick like on Instagram or something. Like, I can't even think about doing that.
Okay. This just gives me that neither one of y'all have moved on because neither one of y'all are able to like be with someone else publicly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's I don't know. It's just it's the sticky
What you
situation.
want me to do? I love that woman. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I want to be a family with her and Zeno. Like I didn't the fuck. Like I didn't go through all that, man, just to like this shit fall apart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I want another chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe I deserve one. But I, you know, shit. Well, like what can I do? You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, you know, that shit'll torment you. And then you'll never be able to love, man. Life is too short, yo, with this coronavirus shit. Even more so now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting myself in that position no more. You can believe that.
Okay. Well, we all, you know, hoping for the best for you. Somebody said play us some beats. This not copyrighted, is it?
It's my little song I wrote right here.
Okay. You over there writing love songs tonight?
Inspired by Althea. How you telling something, guys? I'm breaking bread with you. Count money sitting in the bed.
He pulling that Teddy Riley on us, y'all.
All I wanted was the bigger picture. I ain't seen her in a minute.
You said you wrote that for Althea? Well, I don't know if that's copyrighted or not. You wrote that for Althea?
I mean, it's you know you get motivation from what you're going through. So I'm gonna put together a couple of songs. You know what I'm saying? Like really for the ladies. You know.
Okay.
I've gotten a pretty big female audience since Love Goes. I mean, I've always had a pretty like my audience really, even on Instagram, is the majority females. But since Love Goes come on, the support I'm getting, I mean, it's like I've done TV and I've done things. I've been around for a minute, but I've never ever like the support that comes in from women is just like, man, it's overwhelming. The stuff that they say, and it's just like, wow, you know. I mean, it blows me away because it's like it helps. Believe it or not, Michelle, that be helping me. To hear those, I know maybe people won't say they do, but they reading that stuff right there, that helps me. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Somebody said you need to put Althea on the hook. Y'all can do a little duet. I mean, you know, I just feel like a lot of people are low key rooting for y'all because hell, it's been so many years.
That's what makes it hard, though. Imagine having to hear that every day. I wish y'all could make it. I wish like I'm trying to get her out my system. You know what I'm saying? So I can just function. And it's like you got to keep hearing that shit over and over and over. And it's like, you know, it's like no matter what. And then, you know, every picture, we took thousands of pictures. So in Google, it's me and her. Like, so it's hard. This shit's hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever went through in my life because I haven't. Sometimes I was able to out of sight, out of mind, and my mind would be able to. But this right here is like because we've been on so much TV, so much in the light, and then people have taken their vested interest in our lives. Like these last 3, 4, 5 years, since me and Althea started, the public exactly knows what we done went through. It's almost like they're all of our cousins. Half of Althea's cousins, half of my cousins. You know what I'm saying? They know everything about us. Like that's some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wish it, man, come on. Nobody wishes more than me that it could, like, believe me, trust me. But it ain't like that. That's not how it is. So, you know what I mean? But I got to deal with that shit, yo, every day.
Well, I mean, just like somebody in the chat said, sometimes you have to unplug. Sometimes you have to walk away from the internet. And I know for you it's hard, Mr. Selfie King.
Yeah. No, not even just the pictures. It's just more or less now. I mean, your internet is your branding. You know that, Michelle. I mean,
well, I know that, but I didn't have any problem disconnected from Instagram. I go on Instagram every blue moon, like, and I get it.
All I got is Instagram. That's it. Like
But you have more. Instagram is a free platform, and it's for vanity. Y'all are surviving off of likes and clicks and subscriber numbers. That's it. Like, where's the money in Instagram?
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I say this to a lot of mine.
It's already started.
But y'all starting it. Y'all starting it. Instagram making money off y'all.
It's already started. Like, you know.
But that's an addiction. That's called an addiction.
No. Look, I use my Instagram for promote Zeno, promote my crab traps. And then, you know, I mean, I be throwing my little gym pics in there, you know, now and then, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like for the motivation and for the ladies.
See, that's what I mean. That's the vanity of it. You're doing it for the likes, the views, the clicks. You know, so many people are watching you. And I mean, and I get it. You're a celebrity, and that's where the narcissism comes in. And you know, wait, let me finish. You know, that's the one place you could go where all eyes are on you.
I don't consider myself a celebrity. Everybody wants to be loved and everybody wants to be liked. That's what we all want as humans. We just want to be loved.
Well, I want people to hate me. I love it. Because hate, and I say this all the time, hate and love, that's the same thing. Y'all talk about me like shit, or you can say you love me, one or the other. My thing is, you don't want indifference, because when people don't give a fuck about you, when people are clicking on stories that got your name in it, when people aren't checking for you, that's when you lose. You good when people hate you or you love you. Love don't matter.
I love. I do. I swear to God, like, when motherfuckers love, I'm just a sucker for love. I swear to God, yo.
Okay. I want
listen, let me tell you something. I'm telling you. And I've said it all night. The next woman that I do get with, she's gonna have the best Zeno in a relationship. Like if Althea did give me another chance, oh my God, it would be perfect, because I know everything. Like, we've been through so, like, I know. Like, it would be amazing. But then the next woman, she's gonna get the best Zeno because I know what not to do. I know, you know what I mean? And I know what I don't want. Like, I appreciate women way more. Like, I know the concept of men and women now. Took me a while. Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't, you know, shit. But I know it now. I've been through enough where I know it now.
Okay.
So what? I'm gonna get married one day.
Yeah, let's see. Somebody's on here. Hello. I don't have the tags up. I can't see your name. Hold on. Oh, they hung up. They scared. Benzino, why you scaring the people?
Man, I swear to God, it's like
I forgot to set my settings back. Hold on, let me do this. Y'all gotta authenticate, because I don't trust y'all. Hockey, are you gonna do right? I don't know what this person. Unmute your mic, Hockey.
Man, I swear.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Las Vegas.
Hey, Vegas in the building.
Yeah, I just want to say, hey, I really love your show, and I joined, and I think you're like the best podcaster around.
Oh, thank you so much.
And also, Benzino, I love you too.
Thank you. I love you more.
You don't have a question for Zeno?
Yes. And hey, a question for Benzino?
Yeah.
I'm calling from Las Vegas.
Sorry.
Wait, let me turn my TV down. Hang on one second. Okay, Benzino.
Yes.
So you can be back in Love and Hip Hop?
Well, I don't know. I mean, people ask that. I mean, if the opportunity was right, you know, I wouldn't mind going back.
Well, the bottom line is, you know, we love you anyway, you know?
I appreciate it.
If my daughter was here, she would die. I just want to say God bless you all, and thank you for going live during this pandemic. You know, you guys make it a lot easier, you know, to get through the day.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. And
Stay
stay
safe.
Okay, I'll
safe.
let you guys go.
All right.
Thanks. God bless you, you know?
God
Thank
bless you
you.
more.
Bye.
Thanks.
Oh, that was so nice, Benzino. You got fans out there.
Yeah, and that, like I'm saying, it like everybody be really nice, yo.
They are. They are. But
Like that
Benzino,
nice.
it's some nice people and some mean people, and it's not all about who likes you, Benzino. That's all I'm saying. What's that saying? If you live by their approval, you'll die by their criticism, or whatever the saying is. I probably got it wrong, but you know what I'm saying.
But it's better when people like you.
I guess
it just feels better. I don't. Maybe it's me, but like,
it's better when people care about you.
And when somebody's hating on me compared to somebody who's like liking me, I like the people that like me.
Somebody said they hear somebody snoring in your background. Somebody sleep over there.
Well, that's Cross. That's a producer.
Oh, he's snoring. Why you got that man on camera like that, Benzino? Don't do him like that.
Yeah. Yo, Cross. You on the show? She got a bunch of people on the show.
Why are you waking him up? Don't do him like that.
No, because you the one that told me that he was snoring.
The people said he was snoring.
Well, the people said you were snoring, Cross. Okay.
Anyway. So what's next for you in this industry, Benzino? Will we see you on some more TV shows?
Yeah.
You could be on Young Chicks. I like things.
I love doing reality shows. I definitely want to get on another show. I want to do some scripted stuff. I shot a movie in Detroit. We shot that movie Turn. People are loving that. We're gonna do Turn 2. My man, Gravy, Jamal Woodard. So yeah, we got some things that definitely. I got 2 crab traps, one in Chicago, one in South DeKalb Mall, ready to go as soon as this Corona stops. Chill out. God willing, and I'm gonna write a couple of books. I'm gonna do a couple of books.
Okay. Wait a minute. We got another question in the background. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Hey, Letitia.
Hey, Michelle.
Can you hear her, Benzino?
Hey, Tisha.
Hey, Benzino.
What's up, Tisha?
I'm a little tipsy. So
hi, Mama.
Forgive me. Okay, I have a question for you.
What was you sipping?
Oh, my God. You don't even want to know. Crown.
Come through, Crown.
Come through.
You're
You're
going to have a headache, yeah.
I'm going to have a huge headache. So, hi, Benzino. Can I see you up close? You look even sexier on this camera. Mwah.
Y'all want me to leave? I'll leave.
And hey, Benzino.
Hi,
You're
baby.
sexy. But question. So whatever happened with the little fight between you, Jocelyn, and Stevie J? And also, are you and Stevie J back friends?
Yeah, that was a that was a while ago. That was an unfortunate situation. Man, that was like, when you look back at it now, it's almost like history. Like, because it was such a big event that led up to that and everything. I mean, but me and Sleeves have seen each other since then, and talked about it. And of course, he's happily married and proud of him. He's going on 2 years married with with Faith Evans. So it's me and Steve have been friends for a long time. Like we've been friends way before Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
So it was just a matter of time before we just spoke it out and talked about what happened. Like I said, it was more TV. That type of TV is just, people don't understand, man. It's challenging because
right.
you know what I'm saying? Because when you look at it, that TV breaks up a lot of friendships and breaks up a lot of relationships.
A lot.
But it puts a lot of money in y'all pockets.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's the sacrifice. So, me, I really don't like sacrificing relationships and friendships for money. I don't think there's no money worth that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But you take the good with the bad. I think time heals all. Me, I don't hold grudges.
Okay.
You know, I want to move forward. You know, I don't think if anybody, it wasn't life and death. So I feel it didn't have to, it didn't have to just be, such a situation where we just never ever spoke again. So, you know.
So
I mean,
how are you and Mona Scott?
Now I haven't talked to Mona, unfortunately.
Okay.
I would, again, like life is when you get past 3 years nowadays, like really, like that's a lot of time right there. Like for real, man. Like to be holding grudges, man. And,
Right.
And like Mona gave me a great opportunity on Love and Hip Hop, and it was the first opportunity I had to do some major TV as far as at that time. So I appreciate her. I know things didn't happen probably the way we both wanted it at the end. I know probably we was both frustrated and upset on how things probably happened. I don't think that there was any doubt that me and Mona, before all that happened, like I consider her a friend. And I've known her for years since the Source days. So, but me and Mona was coming over my house and I was cooking dinners for her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it hurt me, you know what I'm saying, to go through all that.
Yeah.
But like I said, time heals wounds, and I have no issues with Mona Scott. I have a great deal of respect for her and her accomplishments, and I just want to move forward.
Okay.
Well,
now, are you looking for love? You need to get a show where you're looking for love, like how Ray J did.
Oh man, that's crazy. Like I don't know if I can handle that. See, honestly, to be honest, like I don't think I could handle that. Like that's
you
a
can
lot
have
of
like 20 Altheas looking for love for you. No, I'm just joking.
I don't know if I can handle that. Like I don't know if I can handle that. I swear, like I don't know if I can handle that. I know the old me would jump at something like that. Like the old me, like before out, like the like 10 years, 15, 20 years ago me.
Okay.
But the new me is like, I want to deal with one woman, honestly.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with a bunch of women. Never mind for 10, 15 and dating. I want to deal with one woman. And that's why I like dating. I got to, just get back in the swing of trying to date. Because even when you date, you're dating multiple women. So because you're dating and you're trying to see who's, and you're meeting people. So I don't know. We'll see. Just got to let it flow.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Oh, we the same height.
It says I'm 5'3" on Wikipedia.
It says what?
Yeah, are about the same height.
It says I'm 5'3" on Wikipedia.
Okay, so I'm still taller than you with heels, but that's cool, right?
That's sexy.
Okay, Michelle.
Well, thank you so much, Letitia.
All right, have a good night, guys.
All right.
Good night, Mama. Yo.
So YouTube is fine. When people calling in.
This is the first time I've ever been on this. This is pretty dope.
Well, since I've been on for 3 hours, the first hour I was by myself, the second hour I was with Titi, and the third hour I was with you. So we good. 3 whole hours on YouTube. Now I'm tired. Yesterday I was on for 4 hours with Peter Thomas.
Okay.
Y'all be y'all be draining me.
I fuck with Peter. Peter's my guy.
Yeah, Peter's hilarious. So let me see what else they had in the chat. Everybody wants you to find, they just want you to find love. Everybody wants you to hug, Team Zeno. They say you still hurting. His heart is still broken.
I mean, what can I say?
Yeah.
It doesn't, I use it, to be honest, I use it to get in the gym. Like for real, I use this motivation to like get me right, because you want that revenge.
So would you ever get back into like editorial work, magazines, or anything like that?
Nah.
Okay, that's not your passion.
Nah, that's Dave.
Okay. Y'all
No,
still cool, right?
I like TV, movies, restaurants. You know, my daughter is doing really well. Her name is Coy LeRae. She signed to Universal, and she's like dope. And my son Chavo, he's 26. He lives here in Atlanta. He was signed to Interscope years ago, but he's still doing his thing. My other son is in Jersey. He plays ball. He'll be graduating next year. He's the captain of his basketball team, and hopefully he's going to get some looks in college. You know, he's doing really well. And then I got Zeno. So, you know, I got 4 beautiful kids. You know, I got good kids. They don't get locked up and get in trouble. And so I'm blessed, man. You know, I don't have to deal with that side of raising kids and shit, especially from a distance. So, yeah, that's it. I want to get my sauces in the store, open up some more crab traps, and eventually, God willing, find my soulmate.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I pretty much had one. I don't know if, you know, see, Althea was my soulmate, so I don't know if because we're not together that's not going to be my soulmate no more. But, you know, ultimately, I got to find that same amount of energy as I feel for her and I can give it to somebody else. If I could, you know, if I could do that. I don't know.
Well, it's not going to happen for either one of you until y'all let go of each other. And I think that, you know.
I still want to be with her.
I know.
I love her. I love her.
And as long as you keeping hope alive, you ain't going to be able to move forward, period. So you might as well, you know, put a chair and eat popcorn until that day comes, because you not in that space to move on. I hear it in your voice.
I'm not, and that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Well, I mean,
I never knew this type of shit even existed. For real.
Well,
this type of love, I never even knew it existed.
I don't even know what to say. I just I don't even know what to say. You know, because I didn't hang out with y'all, so I don't know what to say. I want the best for both of you, and I don't see, you know, honestly, I don't see her moving forward either. I don't see either one of y'all moving forward. So if y'all not moving forward, y'all might as well stand still together.
Tell her, give me another chance, Michelle.
Okay, I'll tell her, Benzino. I'll call her as soon as we get off the line.
Tell her, give me another chance. Tell her I love her dearly, and I apologize and take responsibility for everything. Just give me another chance.
So what you gonna do different?
Everything.
Just give me an example of what you do differently.
I would never ever, you know, think about, you know, cheating, or I would never ever think about making her feel a certain way. Like, you know, like just I'm more receiving now and more of a listener, less controlling, more calmer, kinder. But there's still a lot of good points about me too. You know, I'm still a good provider, and I cook, clean. You know, I'm a great father. So, I mean, there's still a lot of great things about me. I'm a hustler. I stay hustling. You know, I'm a giver, not a taker. So, you know, there's a lot of great things about me too. So it's just not the bad thing, but the bad things I've fixed. You know.
Well, I hope you both like just go through some period of healing, and that will bring y'all back together. You know.
That's fine, but if we don't get back together, I you know, as painful as it'll be, I wish her well with whoever she's gonna be.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe me either.
And I don't believe her. That's the point. Like neither one of y'all are going to be able to move forward with anybody else until y'all let each other go. And I don't see y'all letting each other go because y'all too tied at the hip. So if y'all gonna be tied at the hip, y'all may as well do the work do the work with each other, you know what I'm saying, to build towards something, because just standing still and being stagnant ain't helping either one of y'all, you know, in this love situation, because neither one of y'all getting any younger. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm ready. Shit, I'm ready. You know, but if it turns out that she ain't ready,
So do you somebody asked, do you have a cutoff point? Like, it's been 7 years. Do you be like, at year 10, I'm done? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, honestly, like, I think right now she's gonna be looking to date, and I'm gonna be end up looking to date. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to say that because, you want to hold out hope, but I don't want to be disappointed. Like, I've had my fucking heart broke too much, so it's hard to, like, but it's hard to sit here and say anything different because you don't want her to, I don't know, this shit is, I don't know.
Well, Benzino, having been in various stages of toxic love relationships myself, your heart ain't been broke enough if you ain't walked out the door. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, if you're really sitting here thinking and debating and pining and writing songs and writing poems and texting her in the middle of the night and sending cute little pictures and all the stuff y'all be doing, I honestly don't feel like your heart has been broken enough. Because if you're the party in the situation who has been hurt, there's a time when you done hurting and you just like forget it.
No, my heart's been broken and I'm hurt, but like, if there's a crack in the door, then I'm gonna try to take it. I just don't know if there's this crack in the door or not. I wish I could tell you that there was, but there ain't. So I can't sit here and be like so gun ho with like, yeah, I'm still holding my hopes out because I don't want to keep feeling like a fool, or you know what I mean, like shit. So what am I supposed to say? That's what I say. I can't win. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything I really say, I can't win. If I say, yeah, I moved on, I'm ready to move on, whatever, and then if she's sitting back and if she's saying that, well, she hasn't moved on, then it's like, well, why is she saying that? Like, you know what I mean? Then if I say if I don't want to move on, then maybe she has moved on. So who the fuck knows? This public and our celebrity and people knowing all our business and everything like that. That's what I'm saying. That shit.
That's the difficult part because everybody got an opinion. But that's the point too. And unplugging, and I understand, like you said, Instagram is your business, your marketing, your this, your that. But in the midst of it all, you are a personality, and sometimes you got to unplug in order for your personal life to thrive. I learned that myself.
I mean, I'm gonna figure it out at some point. So I'm not gonna be waiting too much longer. Like it's not like I'm even waiting now. I'm just going with the flow of my heart and my mind. I'm just, staying busy, and yeah, man, this shit is rough. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm functioning, and that's the good thing. I'm functioning with a smile on my face. So, as long as I could do that, get up and and function, I'll be straight.
Jazabelle, what are you doing over there?
I just got done pressing out my hair and wrapping it.
What is with all this noise?
Oh, I'm eating candy.
Do you have a question for Benzino, Jazabelle?
I have a question for everybody.
Benzino, can you hear her? Benzino still eating that rice cold.
Hi, Benzino.
Hi.
Where did you get Chinese food from?
Uber Eats.
Are you still in Atlanta?
Yeah.
I'm asking about the restaurant, not Uber Eats.
Oh, I don't even know. Let's see what the name. Hold on.
Jazabelle.
No, I have a real question. I'm serious.
That need to go. The Lord Jesus, I can't.
I just thought he knew off the top. I didn't know he had to go get the container.
I'm about to order some food myself.
See?
It's 2 a.m. I'm gonna cook.
Somebody open?
Yeah.
Okay, Benzino, come back.
Benzino gone, y'all. He's
right here.
I like you too, Queen Key B. Thank you. But I do really have questions for him. I just thought he knew where he got the food from.
I was the question. I can't. It don't have a to-go menu, and Cross is sleeping. He's the one that ordered it.
Oh, okay. It just looked good. I was just asking. Benzino, I just want to let you know. Wait, what's the stipulations on the question?
Just ask the question, girl.
First, I have a comment, then I have a question.
Okay.
It was really funny when you like didn't propose to Carly on season 1 of Love and Hip Hop. It was, it was really funny. Okay, but my real thing I want to tell you is that because you seem to be really, I guess tied into Althea,
right?
And I think a man of is that me making that noise?
That sure is.
What's the feedback?
You don't hear it now.
Can you hear it now?
No.
Nope.
A little bit. It's clicking. Girl, just ask the question.
Don't rush me. You know I'm the only one to be calling in, Michelle.
No, you not. There's 2 people back there.
It's Rosie, and she's trying to shoot her shot at Benzino. But okay, Benzino, really, you're at the age now. I think you'll find someone. There are a lot of women around your age who are single, who are looking for a good man. You seem like a nice guy, not when you get angry, but you're a really nice guy. And you're gonna find somebody, but she may not be what you want. I don't know. You might be like wanting a certain type.
But how's that gonna work?
What?
I'm gonna have to want her. You know, you said she might not be somebody I don't want. Like, I'm like, how's that gonna? In order for me to be with somebody, I have to want her.
Yeah, that wasn't a question. That was a statement. But what I meant was that some guys your age, they do maybe look for a certain type of women.
Well, me, I like at this point, kindness has to be on top of the list.
Okay, I'm talking about the type of girl who's not on Instagram all day. She might be a nurse. She may be a teacher. She may. I mean, that's what Michelle. Don't do that. I'm serious.
I swear to God, I don't mind. I swear to God, that like, what's the matter with that? A nurse, a teacher. There's nothing the matter with that. Like, that's like, I wholeheartedly would definitely date a nurse, a teacher, and yes.
Because you don't plan on. I'm just not checking into the live, so I don't know what you said earlier. But you don't plan on getting back on TV, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
But not doing a dating show or nothing like that. Like, no.
Well, I'm saying you'll have to have somebody who's like interested in signing on with having their business on there.
Look, my thing is this: like, couples are women, so the right couple, like, partners on everything. You know what I'm saying? TV, social media, everything. Like, couples are women, and you know, I'm gonna be with a woman. So if this is like part of my career and what I'm doing, of course she's gonna be a part of that.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much, Jezebel. You got anything else you have? I'm not rushing you. I would prefer to.
I really wanted to ask about his past career and stuff, but they're being really.
Well, go ahead. Turn on the camera.
Yeah, go ahead. Of course, come on.
Turn on the camera.
Huh?
Turn on the camera. You know the rules.
I always turn the camera on.
The camera isn't on right now.
They never turn the camera on. You always make me turn the camera on.
Okay, well, leave the camera off then, ugly. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm not ugly. Okay, no, I wanted to ask about
Yep.
I wanted to ask about your how you own the magazine and all that. Do you think
it's on the Source magazine?
Yes, the Source magazine. Do you think that you have anything to offer today's publications?
What was that magazine I was in?
Hip Hop Weekly.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good.
So I think, like, because there's not too many publications left, and everything really is on the internet. With me, when magazines was out, it was more of a long reading, and it kind of, like, we just wasn't talking about the entertainment side. We was talking about politics, music, news. So I kind of like when it comes to like magazines, or when it comes to like, I just like the rawness of journalism, the rawness of reporting journalism. I think that's all that always kind of like interests me more than anything. You know, just like the real raw stories that people are scared to get. I like stuff like that, like real exclusive stuff.
And for the record, Jezebel, we've already asked him this question. But
didn't I just tell you I missed a lot? I'm sorry. Okay,
you're
I'm
not gonna
sorry.
come in here 3 hours after the fact and redo the whole video.
Well, you got my
No,
view,
it wasn't that
I
bad.
really,
I remember that question, Jezebel. It was cool.
I have been on
He's
here.
so nice.
Listen, Benzino, I'm a fan of yours, and I'm done. Michelle,
No,
okay.
I appreciate you, Jay.
I
You know
want
I
all
gotta
these
give you
people in
enough
here
time.
on this chat that's over 40 in here talking mess about me. Y'all call in next.
Not
Y'all call in next.
No,
yes, because they look. You don't see that lady in there telling me I'm thirsty and lonely. What the world?
You, Jezebel, I'm cursing you out one more time. You're not supposed to be reading the chat while you in the damn video.
Like these are people that. Okay.
Bye, girl. Go in
Bye.
the chat if you're gonna read the chat.
Oh yeah, I'm finna light their ass up too. Bye.
Benzino, they out tonight. Look at Rosie in her good wig.
Okay. Young J, baby, Shaka Khan, y'all like this one better? Now listen,
looks good.
Thank you, Ben. I like Benny. Can I call you Benny?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. See, Michelle, hush. Anyway, and no, to the little girl who was just on, little girl, I'm not trying to throw my shot, okay, Benzino? I'm gonna ask you legit questions. I'm not thirsty, Benzino, Michelle, and the chat. No, I'm not.
What's up with all y'all in these clicking phones, though?
Is that my phone clicking? No, that's your stuff. Okay, wait. Okay, let me turn it down. Is that better?
Go ahead.
It has to be your thing.
It's not.
Okay, I'll be very still. Benzino, I just looked you up because the little girl was taking so long. Yes, hey, little girl. Anyway, I'll try and be still. Let me hold it. So do you think that you will ever start another magazine?
Well, only because, you know, like the internet now is like the new magazine. So not per se a paperback, no.
Wait, hold on, because I can't. Let me turn it up. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, what I said was probably not now, since the internet is like taking over publications. So I don't think in this time, I don't know, there's not too many magazines going out of business.
Well, I mean, is there any type of publication, and maybe you and Michelle can coordinate? Oh God, I'm so sorry. I don't know where this background is coming from.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe you guys can coordinate, because Michelle, aren't you a journalist?
I am. I'm on quarantine right now, so I haven't written in 3 weeks. But yes, I'm a great writer. Ask Benzino.
What's the correlation?
She's been doing it for a while too. She's dope.
12 years.
What's the correlation between the quarantine and writing that you are not doing? And Benny, that's for you too. I like that name, Benny.
I've told my Patreon people it's my anxiety. I didn't want to, like, I was writing about the corona every day. Like, I don't, you internalize everything that you do and read. And that's why I told Benzino to unplug sometimes. So I basically unplugged. So while y'all off on the quarantine, I've been off too. I come on YouTube and talk to y'all and stuff. But as far as like having to soak up the information and regurgitate it and write it out in my own thoughts, I didn't want to do that. So I took a break.
And Benzino, what about you? I'm turning down my phone again because I can't take it.
Well, I'm not necessarily a writer.
Sweetie, speak in the phone a little more. Can you talk a little louder?
I said I'm not necessarily a writer.
Okay. Well, what did you do? You just produced the magazine, or?
I was see, I was doing the branding, like the advertising side, and doing stuff outside the pages, like Source Awards, like hip hop hits compilations, our clothing deal with JCPenney, stuff like branding the actual name of the source and use it for like outside deals and stuff like that. I did a lot of that.
Well, you know, like, didn't Ebony just close down their magazine and Essence? I think Essence is still going. But like, what other magazines do we have? The guy with the black, who's the guy who just passed away? Black Wall Street, or who's the guy with the black magazine? The Money magazine for black people. Oh, come on, you guys. He just passed away like last week. Oh, you know what? That's a shame. Go get the belt. Go get the belt, both of y'all. Go get the belt.
What's his name?
Do I need to Google the man who passed away?
He had a black magazine, Black Entrepreneurs or Black Wealth. You guys, somebody in the chat. I can't see the chat right now. Benzino, where'd you go?
Hold on, I'm getting my cookies. Hold on.
Oh Lord, Benzino, how much weight did you gain over this?
We all to gain weight, y'all. Look at
Is it Black Entrepreneurs? I can't see the chat. Can somebody please?
What you looking for, girl?
The black guy who owned a black magazine that dealt with black wealth and money. He literally, what is that? Oh, a fortune cookie. He literally died like a week or two ago. Oh my goodness.
Dang, Benzino, we both was skinny in this picture.
Michelle.
Huh?
Are you looking for the magazine? Anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say is, what major magazines do we have?
Hold on, where the other pictures at?
I remember that.
Okay, I guess y'all ain't gonna even answer my questions. I'm just on here late at night. And Michelle, it's not that late out here. It's only 11.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to find the other one. There it is. I was a mess in that picture.
Oh yeah, look at that shit.
Oh, y'all go way back. Y'all go way back. How long have you guys known each other?
That's the Miami picture that These
They ain't gonna let you forget that. See what I'm saying? I'll never be able to heal.
What?
Is that Althea that he's with?
Yes.
Oh, so that was recently.
No,
that was about 6 years. That was before the baby.
Who's the guy in the back?
Perry.
Who?
Perry Paul.
Hold on. I got another one, but I got to edit out a face. Hold on.
That's Perry Paul.
Okay, so my thing is when are you gonna reproduce some type of journalistic read, or something to keep it going for our age?
That's over with. I'm trying to sell crab. I'm trying to sell crabs now.
You trying to sell crabs? Did he say crabs on entry? What? Did he say crabs? I can't see it. My eyes are. Who's blacked out, Michelle?
Nobody.
Yes, it is. It's a black face.
Oh, I don't know who that is. But this is Stevie and Jocelyn and Africa and me and Benzino and
Jocelyn.
Oh, that's Sincerely. That's Sincerely. And that was from the New Atlanta. Huh?
Who's the guy, the white guy in the far end?
Who knows?
Wait, is that the football player that married the sister that got it going on?
Who?
It's a fine white boy. He married his sister, and is she pregnant? He is fine. I was like, we need to trade him for one of ours.
Not trade him.
Yes, baby, he is fine. I think that is him. Is a white boy a football player? That's him.
That's not him.
Y'all ain't got no problem with dating white men, huh?
You remember this picture, Benzino?
You ain't got no problems with dating white girl?
No, I don't date white women.
Whatever. Aren't you okay, Benzino? Are you Italian? What is you half white? You got some white in you?
I'm Cape Verdean.
Not you half white.
It's Puerto Rican.
Oh, I got a picture. Wait, I got another picture.
Well, that's a little white. I got a little Puerto Rican in me too, but you more whiter than me.
I'm Cape Verdean and Puerto Rican.
You tearing it up, dude. Do you have enough to eat?
We hungry, Rose. We've been out for a while.
It's like 5 o'clock in the morning out there.
Why is that picture so little?
It's 2 o'clock.
You don't need to be eating that. How much weight have you gained over the quarantine?
It's a slice. It's a slice of whole grain bread.
Answer the question, Benny. Answer the question. How much weight did you gain?
5 pounds.
Whatever, you lying. Michelle, how much weight you gain?
125 pounds.
No, seriously, how much?
Seriously, about 125.
I probably gained about 5 pounds.
I gained about 6. I need to lose about 60, but I gained about 6. All right, well, let me go since y'all ain't gonna answer no questions.
What was the question? I missed it.
Why do you keep putting up these pictures? Althea is pretty. You shouldn't have did her wrong, Benzino, Benny. Why'd you do it wrong? So, let me get to another question. Black Enterprise, that's the name of the magazine, Black Enterprise. And the guy who, I can't remember the editor-in-chief, but he died a couple of weeks ago. And what I was saying is, yeah, you know what? You need to stop eating and look at, some more.
Earl Graves died?
Earl Graves. I talked to him a couple times too.
Wow,
I was working.
I didn't know that.
You see, and you need to know. Michelle, you too. Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
He died from the corona?
That I don't know, because he's quite old. He was an older gentleman. I remember I used to work at a venture capitalist firm. The guy who was an Africana in San Francisco, the actual office was laid. But I had to quit because the CEO of the, venture capitalist firm, he was screwing the accountant, the CPA. And it's like, I can't do that. But Earl Graves used to call him. But anyway, my question is this: why do men have a good thing, the best thing, and then they risk it? They risk the good thing in order to have a penny.
A penny.
First of all, not everything that you hear is what is. Okay.
No, wait. I didn't say Benzino. I didn't say you. I said why. Why is it that men risk a dime for a penny? Okay, did I reword that correctly with not inserting Benzino?
Maybe because the dime.
Be careful.
I'm trying to trust me.
Okay.
Maybe because the dime.
Mm-hmm. Put the pictures back, Michelle. Those are cute.
Maybe because the dime. All right.
Benzino, you are not 5'9". You are a liar. You are not 5'9". Because this Candy in the picture. Who is the pretty girl with the leopard or the orange and whatever? You are not 5'9". You are not 5'9". I used to date a guy. He thought he was 5'9". He was shorter than me in heels and 3-inch heels. How are you gonna be shorter than me 5'9"? I'm 5'7".
I'm 5'9".
He's 5'9" because I'm 5'7".
How tall are you, Michelle?
5'7".
Okay, so me and you about the same height.
Maybe 5'8.5".
Okay. With heels, you 5'9". I understand. But okay, answer the question. Keep going because it's taking you forever. But go ahead. You got to word it right. Go ahead and word it right.
I don't like that question.
Okay. You want me to give you another question?
That's a setup question.
All right. Then let me just be blunt, because why do niggas cheat? Ooh, did I say that? I'm sorry. My son is making like he turned around.
Listen, that's multiple different reasons. I mean, it's not just one reason. But I mean, and niggas, it ain't just niggas that's cheating. The women are cheating too.
Exactly. But and I'm sorry, Michelle, for disrespecting your podcast and using that, derogatory phrase. And sorry, Benzino. But why is it that men
keep going down memory lane with these pictures and then
I'm just bored. I'm just looking up pictures of how y'all talk. Go ahead.
your heart out. Tear it out, Michelle, girl. Tear it out, because Althea was beautiful. Ooh, honey, you did best it up. But why do y'all do that? You had a good thing. Y'all, not you. But why is it that men and black men, like, especially I heard it's rampant in Atlanta, as I said the other night. Why do you guys just want to have so many? Why can't you guys be satisfied with one? And not even that. Why can't you guys be respectable?
Why are black women so mean?
Ooh, wait, ooh.
Did you say black women are mean?
Oh, Michelle, you want to
Did you just say that black women are mean?
Michelle, you want to handle this? Because you know how I am.
Do with it, Rose. This your line of questioning. I'm just here.
Nah, honey, this is your podcast. I don't want to tear it up. You know how I am. Don't get me on the road, honey. That's still gonna come out. You will take all this shit. Woo, honey, man. Oh Lord, baby, you about to make me take this wig off.
Don't take the wig off.
Okay. Ooh, honey, let me get my makeup wipe.
Oh man.
You full of shit.
No,
so
I
that's
didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I was just being funny. But I don't know.
Look at how pretty. Wait. Pause. Look at how pretty Althea is. Look.
We know how pretty she was. She was on at the beginning of this show that you probably missed.
I did miss you. I can't do this. Look at that. She had on the fuchsia. Go ahead and cry. Look at you. Look at how
I've already cried. Be honest. I've already cried a lot. I can't cry no more.
I know. How long has it been since y'all broke up?
It's been a while. A long time.
How long were you in depression afterwards?
I mean, as far as depression goes, I don't think let me tell you something about depression, Mama.
I don't know. Listen, answer the question. How long were you in depression? Are you still depressed?
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
You can be depressed.
Right.
There could be a depressing moment in your life every day, just like there's a happy moment in your life every
day. Right.
So you're always going to be depressed over something that you once found.
Right. What is Michelle putting on the screen? Okay. Right. So you're saying you're still depressed over it. That must have been a bad bitch if you still depressed over that. Oh my goodness. Your fault. That's what you get though. That's what you get. I don't even feel for you. I'm not even saying that I never, did what you did or whatever, but I never been married. What I'm saying is at a certain time, you have to think like, and you said it earlier, you just want one woman. It's too late now. Wait, you know what? It's never too late. Is she with somebody else?
I mean, if she's with somebody else, then God bless her.
No, I'm asking you. Is she with someone else?
I don't know.
Someone else?
Rosie.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But I don't know if she's with somebody else, but I'm not with nobody else.
Okay. But you're not holding out for her. You just haven't found someone. But
I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to date.
Damn, that's see, that's why I don't want to. I don't think I could get married. Let me tell you, and y'all be doing stuff so dirty. I'm not trying to, do a life sentence or whatever. I would just walk away. But I wouldn't be depressed for, years. I give you about a month, maybe a week.
I'm not depressed for years. Who says I'm depressed for years?
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but we'll just keep it moving.
Who says that I'm depressed for years?
Listen. Let's not. I don't want to answer that. I don't want to have you crying and all that.
I'm not depressed.
All right, Rosie.
But I can tell you that there is depression every part of somebody's day. There might be a slight depression. Like, let me tell you something. When you go through a full day, you go through different emotions.
True.
All right.
Is that it? Okay, the chat, little people want me to go. So I'm a, good luck on finding love. And you know what? If you really want to go get her. Let me tell you, if I wanted somebody, I'd go get him. I don't want anybody. Like, people think I'm thirsty. I'm not thirsty. But all right. Go to the next one.
Listen, life is short, and who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, all I know is that, I don't look, you know what I'm saying? We had a great look, the time that we spent, it wasn't always bad, and I just cherish the good moments.
Right. And yeah, but you have to move on. Either shit or get off the pot. Excuse me, Michelle.
But you're saying move on, move on, and I've moved on. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like every day is a move on. When you wake up, every day is a move on. Every day is a move on.
I am not trying to life coach. Okay. All right.
No, it's the truth, man. Like, you don't understand.
No,
like,
I'm looking at somebody in the chat.
To announce to the world I've moved on. I mean, you have to move on. Like, when you move on, you move on.
Well, you moved on while you guys were together. So, I mean, you risk it and you lost. Let me stop. Let me get off. I gotta go.
Rosie.
Okay. Bye, Penny.
Bye, Rosie.
See you later.
Bye,
Nice talking to you. Okay, bye. Bye, chat.
I'm sorry. I was like just going through pictures and stuff, chat. I know it's late. We've been
Rosie's a good she's a good, what do you call it? A good what do you call it?
What? Interrogator?
A guest. She's a good guest.
Oh, okay. Well,
because she's into it. And at the end of the day, she speaks from the heart. And I like the way she likes out there.
Okay. Well, I see you are about to crash. I appreciate.
Now I'm about to do this verse, then crash.
Do what first?
I have to do my verse.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you joining in, and thank you, Rosie, for being our final caller.
Thanks, Rosie.
Anyway, I really do appreciate you joining me. If you want to, see the beginning, Althea was at the beginning, you was at the end. Both of y'all shared y'all thoughts. Neither one of y'all was disrespectful towards the other. You got the chat, rooting for y'all in some ways, in more ways than not. I understand it takes a lot to move on from, long-term relationships, and y'all have a beautiful son that is involved.
Right.
So, that's the most important thing, is keeping baby Zeno happy. So, as long as he's still smiling.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that counts. You know what I'm saying? And, God willing, everything's going to work out right. So
I think it will. I think.
You know what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, I just want what's best for her. And if that's, you know what I'm saying, her with somebody else, then shit, then I'm going to support it. And like you said, you don't mean that. I don't. But that's what you got to have in the back of your head in order to move forward. Because if you don't, man, you can set yourself up for something real drastic.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying, Michelle? Like,
I know. Look, that's why I'm sitting here online single today, because I have relationships that I haven't wanted to move on from, and then there are those that at the end of the day, you have to heal. You have to move forward, and sometimes, as long as you carry a certain person in your heart, it's hard to move on to the next.
It's almost impossible.
Right. Do you want to take another call? Because somebody is back in the back end.
All right.
You look like you about to pass out.
Come on.
Hold on. Jai Lamar. Hello. Can you hear us? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to respond. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. What y'all be scared of? Why you can't hear y'all? Anywho, here come everybody. Jazzy, what you want, Jazzy?
I wasn't trying to get back on the thing. I was about to do it in a private.
You trying to troll now?
I wasn't trying to. No, I was trying to do a private message, but I was going to ask him about his daughter. I didn't know he had an older daughter.
Oh, yeah, her name is Coyle Ray.
Yeah, I saw her. I think it was her with she was on Instagram with what's the little white girl that nobody likes? The rapper.
Bad Barbie.
You know what I'm talking about?
Bad Barbie.
Yeah, she was like trying to talk some sense into her.
Oh.
And they were like, that's
I don't know why she's trying to talk some sense into her. Shit. That little chick's crazy.
Yeah, but that was my thing. I was just wanting you to ask him about his daughter because I didn't know he had a another child.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. He
I
has
got
4.
I got 3 boys and 1 girl.
See, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Jazzy.
Bye.
Jai Lamar, can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was calling from my iPhone at first, but I have my AirPods in. But
The audio is horrible.
Look, I'm not doing anything. I'm just in the kitchen eating Taco Bell.
Okay.
Oh no, I think it's your thing, Michelle, or it's probably the Stringer app.
It's probably the app because when it's just me and him, it's fine. It's just some of the callers. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean Taco Bell. But I wanted to say to Benzino, if you really want your woman back, to just call her, but you have to change too, because on TV when you get mad, you say some harsh things, and on the show, I think you
you're right. You're right.
You're
right.
So it takes 2, but I see where you're coming from as a man, and
when I said I wish she died, it wasn't her as a person. It was just that thing that wasn't letting up off me, like died. Like I wanted my old Althea back. Like when I said that, I didn't mean, of course I don't want her to pass away, but it was just like that I just felt like there was like some type of spirit inside of her that just, you know what I'm saying, is just won't allow. Like I just wish that would die. Like, like I don't, come on, I love that woman to death. And, it's like it gets so frustrating to the point of, like I know I'm the man for her. So I just don't want to, I don't know. Love, I'll be honest with you. Love Goes did teach me a lot though. Like, as far as like, like when I left there, I was a lot more over the situation than I was hoping for. And, that's then of course, even though you still love her and you still want to be with her, there still has to be a mechanism that's going to allow you to move on, because if not, you're going to be messed up, man. It's no good.
Okay.
People don't know. It is not easy.
Well, Benzino, thank you so much for being such a good sport and for answering all the questions. And I know walking down memory lane is hard, but again, we wish you all the best, honey. We wish y'all the best. Like, you got people rooting for you, whatever the case may be. We just want y'all to be happy, honey. We just want to see you smile and take selfies again, child.
This was it really was the Althea and Benzino show.
It was. I gave
it definitely was the Althea and Benzino show. That's why I know. See, we work magic together. We're on the same page. People love seeing us together. And I even explained that to her. I'm like you can't, that's not no easy thing. Like when people see a couple and like that couple, and she's like, well, we're not doing it for TV. Of course we're not doing it for TV, but both of us are in the TV world. And you can't deny that. And that's how we came on together, and that's how people see us. So why run from it now? Don't run from it, accept it, and let's give them more. But it takes 2 to feel like that, not just 1. So
all right. Well, thank you again, Benzino. We'll talk soon.
All right, Michelle. All right. Love you, baby.
All right. Thanks. Love you too.
Yep.
Well, it's been an eventful one. Y'all done kept me on here for almost 4 hours yet again. Even though we did have some people, it's questions are questions. It is what it is. And both Benzino and Althea are both troopers for taking it as it comes. I mean, it's hard. Like I told y'all, the enemy is what? Indifference. So as long as y'all care, good, bad, or indifferent, I say they both winning. Don't you? They both winning.
Because you about to be an ATLien.
That being said, I appreciate it. Look, I will put the link to the first episode of Love Goals, and I think the first and the fourth is available on YouTube. And so I'll put them, down in the bottom of the description after this video. For those of you who care, for those of you who don't, it is what it is. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. It's been a real one. Put your alias up in the chat, squad. If you're still here, put your alias in the chat. I gotta plan something special for my Patreons because I know I've been halfway neglecting y'all with these long ass live streams. But I promise you, after 3-4 hours, I don't have it in me to go. I don't have it in me. Maybe I'll do an early one tomorrow. I think I should do an early one tomorrow. That'll work. I'll do an early one. Hey. Thank you, Lola. I appreciate y'all. Lola, Ahova, Crystal. I see you. Bunny, Shoe Girl. Everybody is in the building. That being said, we are out of here. Good night.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.